that familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
From where you are now to earning your degree, whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100% of their tuition paid and housing provided. Great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text LOOP to 33588.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend, Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the king of stream, William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break, and the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's is a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
I got divorced. On top of that, I got laid off. I'm working again now, but I'm way behind on my bills. Maybe bankruptcy is the answer.
We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. Bankruptcy gets rid of debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today, or visit kyortho.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome back here to East Jessamine High School. We have high school football for you here in the second game. Bourbon County will take on West Jessamine. what a game we had in that first game. It was won by Franklin County 35-28. Great ball game. East Jessamine had their chances there late in the game, but Franklin County prevailed and took a knee there, Coach. I thought that was a pretty classy act by Franklin County to take a knee, and they win at 35-28. Bourbon County and West Jessamine, what do we expect in this one?
Well, I don't know. I mean, this is one of those games where I didn't do any prep because you got a brand new coach at Bourbon County. We kind of know what West is going to do a little bit, but we don't know what their strength is this year. It's going to be a really fun game to watch, And going back to that first game, both of those teams are going to be competitive all year.
Jake Broughton is the quarterback for Bourbon County. He's the son of Chuck Broughton, and you've got Jalen Sidney at a half, and you got Kagan Heflin. You got some good weapons in Parker Estes. I got him in from that basketball team. Hayden Rowland is the quarterback for West Jessamine. He's in for Noah Relaford, who just tore his ACL just a week or two ago, the starting quarterback at West Jessamine. So we know we got a new quarterback in Hayden Rowland, and I tell you what, he's got his hands full. But you got Bryson Scott, 6'1", 220-pound sophomore running back, and they will feed the big guy a lot tonight in this game, I think.
That's a big running back right there. You're right. Feed him. Feed the monster.
So Bourbon County and West Jessamine coming up in short order in this one. We'll have the starting lineups, and then the kickoff. West Jessamine is looking to open up the 19th season in a positive fashion. And Bourbon County under David Jones, the head football coach, former Kentucky player, and John Gillham's a head coach at West Jessamine. So we'll step out. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the kickoff here. It's the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Those away.
fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Are you ready to get in the loop? With UPS's Kentucky Loop, you can receive a weekly paycheck, get a full ride to JCTC, and receive a housing stipend of up to $7,800. The Kentucky Loop is open to anyone who lives in one of the 112 eligible counties in Kentucky. So work part-time, go to college, and have your housing paid. Now you're in the loop. For more information, email us at askloop@ups.com.
Back at East Jessamine High School tonight for the second game between West Jessamine and Bourbon County. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups, and then we'll have the kickoff. Bourbon County, Dakota Smith will be your center, 6'3", 295, and a senior. It'll be Cade Goebel at a right guard, 6'2", 240, a sophomore. Left guard Gabe Ishmael, 6'1", 230. And then the tackles will be Grimaldi, Alex Grimaldo will be a tackle for Bourbon, and Connor Yazel will be a tackle. He is 6'5", 230, 6'1", 235 on the other side, Coach. The ex-receiver is Braden Frederick, 6'1", 175, and a junior, Parker Estes, the wide receiver, 6'5", junior. And in the backfield, it will be Jake Broughton at quarterback, 6'2", 195, and a junior, Kagan Heflin, a 5'11", 190 junior will be the half. And it'll be Jalen Sidney, 5'11", junior. And Justin Blankenship, 6'1", 180 senior. That's your backfield for Bourbon County. Let's check the offense for West Jessamine. And tonight they will start Dorian Welch at center, 230-pound junior. Jackson Campbell at a guard. J.T. Browning at a guard. He's 6', 267. And Ryan Mearsma at a tackle, 6', 180. Caden Dallin at a right tackle, 5'11", 225 junior. In the backfield, Hayden Rowland, a 5'10", 180-pound junior quarterback. Then the receivers, Jackson Green, 6', 180 junior. Willie Milford, 5'11 junior. And in the backfield, William Sanchez, 5'8", 160-pound sophomore running back. Bryson Scott will be the primary ball carrier, 6'1", 220. Coach, we talked about him, good size, and they would utilize him out of that backfield. We'll check the defenses for you as we get going. We're just about set for football here between West Jessamine and Bourbon County. Bourbon County coached by David Jones, and West Jessamine coached by John Gilliam, the head coach at West Jess. So it'll be Bourbon and West Jess. We had a good one in that first game, won by Franklin County, 35-28 over East Jessamine. That was a great ball game, Coach.
Oh, it was a wonderful ball game. First game of the year, not too many mistakes, not a whole lot of penalties, just little things. Good sportsmanship and really competitive teams.
I want to remind you folks watching here on PrepSpin that you can check out high school sports on the Scholastic Ball Report. That'll be Sundays at noon. We've got Lexington Catholic. They were winners tonight over Pulaski County. I think Mr. Bo Allen, who'll be on the show Sunday at noon on the CW, accounted for all 3 touchdowns for Lexington Catholic. But they beat a really good Pulaski County team.
Yeah, good every year now. Yeah, absolutely. I think that one of the things that, Gary, being the first game of the year, we expected a little bit, maybe some fumbles, miscommunication, a lot of whatever. But it's been that first game was a very clean game, a beautiful night. At least they didn't have to worry about cramps because of the heat. Pretty good. Everything was good. So
sure was. Here comes West Jessamine carrying the American flag. I love to see that, Coach. The spirit and enthusiasm by West Jessamine. They'll be in the red with the white numerals tonight. Bourbon County will be in the maroon with the maroon pants, maroon numbers, so at least we'll be able to see the numbers easy in the second ball game. The numbers were very difficult in that first game.
Right. Franklin County came out with a uniform that was really not their choice.
They didn't get their uniforms.
No.
National Guard made them camouflage uniforms.
The referees for the second game, the officials, at referee Jimmy Powell, at umpire Troy Young, head linesman is Andy Cecil, line judge is Rob Ginter, and the back judge is Frankie Ramos.
So captains are Bryson Scott. Also, Kane Lathery is one of the captains for West. And then you got a player that is in street clothes tonight for West, and that's of course Noah Relaford. He would have been the starting quarterback, but he's out for the year. And you've got number 60 is one of the captains as well, and that is Jack Can. So also want to thank Sutherland Chevrolet down here in Nicholasville. Sutherland Chevrolet, they say don't text and drive. It's Sutherland Chevrolet. Don Gabbard, a good staff at Sutherland Chevrolet. Check out the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week every Sunday at noon on the Scholastic Ball Report high school sports TV show. There's the captains. Trying to see what we got out there for Bourbon County. They're blocked by West Jessamine across the way here right now.
Yeah, we have a end zone view here. I can't tell either.
Looks like Blankenship, Justin is one of them, number 2 there.
West Jessamine won the toss and they deferred.
So Bourbon will have the ball, and West Jessamine deferred to the second half, so Bourbon County will start with it. West Jessamine defense up front will be Elijah Moore, Cody Coldiron, Ryan Mearsma, Jamie Hatfield, Jackson Campbell, Bryson Scott, Nathan Cole, and Caden Dowling will be the linebackers. Ian Fain a corner, along with Jackson Green, and Willie Milford will be one of the corners. That's a defense for West Jessamine. The Colts, both teams trying to start out 2019 on a positive note. Bourbon County and West Jessamine. Franklin County started out on 35-28 over East Jessamine. East Jessamine is going to be a good football team, Coach.
They are going to be a good football team. And like I said, the one thing you can't train, buddy, is toughness. And that team exemplified toughness to me.
Bourbon County, they just send back. See who they're going to send back here. Bone and Heflin normally. And going back.
23.
That is Sidney, Jalen Sidney.
Yep.
Solomon Smith, I believe, does the kicking for West Jessamine. Yes, he does, number 24. We got 3 guys back there deep for Bourbon.
I'm really excited to watch these 2 teams and see what they have to show. Again, I am not prepared. I don't know anything about them, so that makes it really fun for me.
Heflin and Sidney back deep to receive this kick coming from Solomon Smith of West Jessamine in the red uniforms, and we're just about set for football, Coach. The second game, Ernie Banks said in baseball, let's play 2 tonight.
Let's play 2, doubleheader.
That's what we'll do. Smith has it teed up. Jalen Sidney to the near side, and to the far side is Heflin. Here's the kick, short kick, and just dove on
nice
at the midfield stripe.
Little onside kick, and it didn't work.
And 52 for Bourbon County was able to pounce on it there, and that is Dylan Kirk. Dylan Kirk able to jump on it for Bourbon County. So Bourbon County comes to work. Jake Broughton, the junior quarterback. Frederick is out there. Blankenship is a receiver. So Broughton will bring into play from the sideline. Sidney is his running back. Football at midfield. He's got triple receivers out, and in the backfield with him is Jalen Sidney. Flank to his right, triples out to the left. First down for Bourbon. Right, little flare to Sidney, and he's hit in the backfield and dropped on a big-time play turned in by Bryson Scott.
Bryson Scott came up now. He didn't wait a second. Watch Bryson Scott come up real quick. Bam! Ran right through the block by number 10, Parker Estes and just made a great tackle.
So big-time play by Scott. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Not a good start for the offense for Bourbon County. 2nd down and 14 at the 46-yard line for Broughton. Motion to the near side by Heflin. And Broughton back to pass. Airs it out downfield, throwing it up the left side, and it's going to be incomplete down at the 25-yard line.
A little fade route on the outside and just overthrew him a little bit.
Braden Frederick was the intended receiver. I think Lathery was back in coverage.
Yeah.
Look how good that field looks here.
Beautiful. With that red and white teams like that.
I'm talking about the logo.
I know,
and
everything.
The field is just brand new. And West Jessamine got a new field, too. They got a new turf field. So everything good is happening here in Nicholasville. We're in the first quarter. No score. Bourbon has it at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 14 for Jake Broughton. He's back to pass. Airs it down the left side. Throws it high. Incomplete.
Yep.
Wouldn't have been enough for the first down. Intended receiver was Braden Frederick. Braden Frederick was in the intended receiver, and he tried to climb the ladder but couldn't come up with it. And West now will receive the punt here.
I think, I'm pretty sure that David Jones or Jack Broughton, is that Jack or Jay?
Jake Broughton.
Jake Broughton overstrode that. He takes too long of a stride. That ball sailed on him.
So Tipton will punt. Jackson Green will receive. Here's the punt from Bourbon County.
Good.
Green comes up, catches it on the run at the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the midfield stripe, cuts it back 40. He's at the 35. Jackson Green still on his feet. Jack's down to the 27-yard line. What a return by Jackson Green, the backup quarterback.
Really nice job. If it wasn't for Cameron Smoot, he'd have gone all the way. Nice job by Cameron to coming back to make that tackle finally.
Austin Lay, Cade Goebel, Dakota Smith, Shamar Myers, Coney Yazell, Dylan Kirk. Looking at some of the linemen.
Straight cover 2, 4-3 look.
Gives it the big fullback, and he busts down inside the still running down to the 21, 22-yard line. Scott on a handoff from Rowland. Hayden Rowland, the quarterback. Here's a replay. Yeah, here's a last punt return here by West Jessamine's Jackson Green.
You can catch it on the run like this.
Yeah, he was coming up. Look at him. He's got good momentum going there.
Absolutely.
Nearly took it all the way, Jackson Green. Down the near side. Good cut back there. Tried to strip the ball there, did Joyce. So 2nd down and 4 for West Jess. Their quarterback, Hayden Rowland. Left-handed quarterback slips, and it's going to fall down, and he's going to be tripped up and coming up to get him one of the big linemen there. 72, Dakota Smith. He's 6'3", 290.
I think Jake
that's Rowland. Rowland's the quarterback.
I think Rowland lost his footing there. He was running a quarterback draw. He had a running back in the backfield who was leading him through the line of scrimmage, but he just lost his footing.
Now 3rd down and about 4 for the Colts. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. First quarter, no score. Bourbon County 3 and out, and now West Jessamine trying to show what they can do with the football. 3rd down. Scott behind Rowland. Motion man. Give it back, and that's not going anywhere.
No, it was a fumble to snap.
Yep.
It's early. I mean, things like that happen.
What do you do here on 4th down, Coach? You got it at the 25. I don't know if you've got this much confidence in your place kicker.
No.
It'd be about a 42-yarder.
You got to feel that the defense is going to tee off on you, so it might be a good idea to run like a middle screen or try to get like someone deep down the sideline.
Yeah. And we're going to have a timeout called by West Jessamine. Timeout, 8:49 to go, first quarter action. West Jessamine and Bourbon County, no score here at East Jessamine at the visitjessamine.county.com. You know, good idea where they've had this visitjes.com bowl for quite a number of years over here at Jessamine County. So we'll step out, William. Timeout. Mingua Beef Jerky, high school football game of the week. No score. First quarter action, 8:49 to go. We're still live here at the Mingua Beef Jerky PrepSpin game of the week. Fourth down.
I'm getting a little punchy up here, I think. So
this our first game was a dandy, 35-28, Franklin County, and let's see what's West going to do here.
Well, they try to get him to jump off sides to try to get a 5-yard penalty and get a little bit manageable fourth down, but still, we'll see.
Rolling.
Playing man-to-man on the outside receivers. Cover 2.
Waiting for the snap. Drops the ball again. He gives it to Lathery around the right side. Lathery cuts it back. First down. He's to the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. What a run there by Kane Lathery.
Really nice run. Watch where he sets that outside foot and makes that one break to the inside. That's a good runner.
Last year, Coach, he ran the ball 125 times for nearly 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. We see why right there.
Boom. See that cut?
Yeah, you saw the pebbles blow up.
Yeah, he take that step to the outside, flip back to the inside. Way to run.
Takes it all the way down to see where they marked him. And here's the left side and trying to get in, and let's touchdown.
Nice job. Really nice job.
We'll take a look at that again. Rolling the quarterback. Let's look at the replay again.
They may be going for 2.
That may be a long discussion over there.
Well, they're going for 2.
So they score first. Quarterback rolling. Is that your quarterback who scored?
Yeah.
So this is interesting.
Rolling going for 2. And they fumble the ball, and they're going to be hit back. That's going to be Sanchez hit back at the 8-yard line. So the 2-point conversion, no good. That was the quarterback, by the way, Hayden Rowland, that scored that touchdown for. Can we see that again, William? The touchdown for West Jess. Take a look at that again. Let's take a look at the touchdown, and here it is. No, that's the 2. We want the touchdown, the one before that. That's the 2-point conversion. Go back a little further. Okay, we're going to go back a little further and see the touchdown run by Rowland, the quarterback for West Jessamine. They lead 6-0 with 8:13 to go in the first quarter.
It was a good drive, wasn't it?
Was a good drive.
Yeah.
Good
really
job.
Boy, Bourbon County's going to have to answer. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's take a look at that touchdown. There's Rowland. Rolls to the left and looking for blockers and cuts it back and got pushed into the end zone. Good job there by Rowland. So
really nice
6-0 West Jessamine. We'll be back in 30.
We're ready now.
Okay, we're ready to go back here. West Jessamine will be kicking to Bourbon County here.
You know, that first game we commented there were very few mistakes as far as fumbles or fumbled snaps. We've already had like 3.
Yep.
Bourbon County's having trouble holding on to the ball.
Solomon Smith set to kick off. Back deep, of course, Sidney and Heflin. Heflin to the far side, Sidney to the near. And Solomon Smith set to kick off for West Jess. They lead 6-0 here early on against Bourbon County. Waiting for the kick. And here's Smith's short kick. It bounces off the leg, and let's see who comes up with it. And we're going to wait and see. It's going to be Bourbon County football. Good job, and that was number 7, Coach. That was Corey Mayon who's recovered it there for Bourbon County.
Good field position.
In West Territory at the 48.
Yeah, really good field position to start. Let's see what they got.
West must not have a lot of confidence in their kicker because they went for 2 right off the bat.
Yeah, they do.
They lead 6-0. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this First quarter on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, Coach Meehan, and William Warfield, King of String. Got you covered here on PrepSpin. Handoff inside to Sidney. He's to the 40. And Sidney with the Jets down to the 40-yard line. Jalen Sidney, the junior, 5'11". He got the handoff from Broughton and picked up about 8 yards to the 40.
Yeah, like you said, he put on the Jets, and when he exploded through the line of scrimmage, he got his feet behind his head and couldn't keep his balance. But that was a good job.
Good run there by Jalen Sidney. Pickup of 8, second down at the 40-yard line. Broughton, Sidney to his right. Give to Sidney, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Yeah, really good job in there defensively. Number 10.
That is Cody Coldiron. Coldiron, a 6-foot, 200-pound senior, making the hit there for West. No gain on the play. Coldiron stopped him cold, and third down at about 2 for Bourbon.
LCA's up 34-8 on Louisville Moore.
LCA leading Louisville Moore 34-8. Lexington Catholic, we told you, won earlier against Pulaski County. Third down and 2, and Broughton. And there's a big-time hit put on Sidney. That's a big hit by Ryan Mearsma.
How big is that young man?
6 foot, 180 is all they list him at. Look at him, Coach. He's a little slender.
Yeah, maybe.
6 foot, 180.
He carries that with a pretty muscular package.
Look at him get in here and cause damage, Joe. Look
Bam.
at that. So back deep is Green. He nearly ran the last punt back.
Well, they're not in the punt formation, though, Gary.
Well, he's back deep to receive, so it might be a quick kick. So on 4th down and 6, let's see what they do here. Broughton's going to pass, it looks like. Broughton out of the shotgun. Looks to pass. Broughton airs it down the middle and knocked away by Jackson Green. Good defensive play by Green as he knocked it away. And it'll be West football at the 45-yard line. So West Jessamine will take over at the 45. That was good defense by West. West, everybody talking about a rebuilding year for West. I don't think so. They look pretty good to me if they're rebuilding. 6 minutes, 9 seconds in the first quarter. West Jessamine 6, Bourbon County nothing here on the PrepSpin.com. Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. There's Hayden Rowland, the fine quarterback for West. Motion, gives to the motion man, Green. He stumbles midfield. Jackson down to the 45. Nice run there for about 10. And that's a nice run.
Really nice run. They run the jet sweep, the inside handoff off the motion.
Was that Sanchez maybe, the ball carrier?
Number 8.
Yeah, let me see if that was him. Here's a replay, Coach. And that is Sanchez.
Look, nice quick. Watch him lower the boom there.
William Sanchez nearly got the first down, 9 yards. Needs about a yard for first at the 46. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 West Jessamine. And they're on the move again, Coach. Not wasting any time. Look at that beautiful field here at East Jessamine on that high definition. 1080p.
Taking a long time to get these plays in, buddy. Man.
So it'll be second and a yard. And, yeah, they might have.
They had equipment problem or something. They let a guy come off. They didn't start the clock till just now.
Rolling with Bryson Scott behind him. Scott got the handoff, breaks a tackle, got the first down to the 40-yard line. Boy, that's a hard run by Scott. He broke a tackle in the backfield, got the first. There you see number 30, 6'1", 220, and sophomore.
Really nice job. Really nice job. A lot of power in that running. But, again, I noticed there was a little problem with the handoff again. A little bit of slip of the ball. I don't know what's that.
Got the first down to the 40-yard line on the second effort by Scott. Sanchez set it up with that nice run. So first down. Rowland passes out to the far side. He's got Green. He is down to the 40, to the 30, down to the 25-yard line on the catch there by Jackson Green, the 6-foot junior receiver. 29 catches last year, 443 yards, and 5 touchdowns last year.
Roland's got a nice ball. He has a nice release on the ball, good step, good feet. Nice quarterback.
Football at the 27, 1st and 10 for West Jess. Here in the first quarter of action. Roland fakes, airs it out
too much on
to
that.
the near side, and blown up there on a good play. Turned in. There's a flag.
They might call targeting for the first time ever. Little hit to the helmet.
Cordell Fordelius, 19, making the play.
The second guy came in and kind of led with his helmet. I don't know if that's what they're going to call or not. Personal foul. Yep, that's what they're calling him. He came in and led with his helmet on that play, and this year they're going to really watch that real careful.
Fordelius blew up the play, but
well, you can't throw a balloon out there behind the receiver and expect him to catch it and get upfield.
So they'll move it down to the 14, looks like the 24-yard line from here.
See, I like the fact that they called the penalty for the helmet hit, but they didn't eject anybody or do anything like that. It's a clean hit. He just had his head in there too quick.
So in there now is Solomon Smith in the backfield. Roland gives back inside handoff and breaking a tackle, and then tackled right there. The ball carrier was Lathery.
Blankenship come up there and cleaned him up.
Yeah, Blankenship.
I like that kid. I like this Blankenship kid. Watching him, he's quick. He's got good tackling for him. 6-0, 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. West is driving again.
And they're on top by a touchdown. They went for 2 and did not even come close, did they?
No.
First game tonight was a thriller. Franklin County won that one 35-28 over a good East Jessamine ball club. Roland. Quick toss now around to Smith, and he is going to be tackled out there. Good open field tackle. Turned in, and that was
Smoot.
Yeah.
He is quick. He ran that thing down from 10, 15 yards to the inside.
Cameron Smoot. Third down.
Look at Smoot. He follows the tackle out. Oh, that's good defense. He was playing over the tackle. The tackle's pulling to the right. He followed the tackle pulling, knowing that guy's going to lead him to the play.
Cameron
Smoot.
Smoot.
To make the tackle. Nice job,
Only a
Cam.
sophomore.
Good coaching.
Third and about 7 at the 25-yard line. Here in the first quarter of action, West Jess leads 6-0. Here's Roland back to pass, throws it down the middle, and Jackson Green can't come up with it. He went up for it. He almost had to catch, but incomplete. So Jackson Green, the intended receiver.
Put it in there. He just couldn't hold on to it.
Those are good, like you said, Coach, those are a good ball in there.
Yeah, he did. Good quarterbacks. We're going to see some good quarterbacks this year. Now, on your show this week, you had a good quarterback.
Bo Allen from Lexington Catholic, already committed to Kentucky, accounted for 3 touchdowns tonight in their victory over Pulaski County. He's on with Coach Nigel Smith and Zach DeGraff, another great student, athlete. And then the golf team from Dunbar has a kid that's on the show, Jason Wang, scored a 36 on the ACT.
Wow.
That's Sunday at noon on the Scholastic Ball Report. Timeout called by West with, what is that, 3:04, Coach?
Yeah, 3:04.
3:04 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week, 6-0, West Jessamine on top.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. and a moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Fourth down, rolling back to pass. Looks and
nice.
It is intercepted. Coming out there with the running all the way is Bourbon County, and they're taking it all the way back, it looks like, and it's going to be a pick six. I don't see any flags, Coach.
No.
And with that interception, that was Naquan Joyce, the bone they call him. No, that was a Braden Frederick.
Yeah, Braden Frederick. I think the ball was either tipped or bounced off the receiver.
Looks like, I think there is a flag down.
Where? In the middle of the field on the 45-yard line. Watch this. Watch the interception. Oh, yeah, he just pulled it right out of his hands. Took it away from him. I don't see the.
That's number 6.
There's a block in the back. Is that what they call it?
So that was Naquan Joyce, bone.
Watch this. Took it right away from
What
him.
a great interception.
There's the block in the back. Yeah.
That was a great replay by PrepSpin. Goodness gracious. Big time. So what an interception by Bourbon County.
That block in the back was way behind the play. That's one of the things
Yeah.
that drives a coach absolutely crazy. Don't block behind the play.
So Bourbon will get it at the 45-yard line. Here's a good angle down on the field. Field level angle of that. There it is right there. Slow it down. There you go. And there is the intercept. Picked it right off the turf.
Picked it off the turf.
Joyce went all the way back, but the penalty flag was down, and Bourbon will have it back at the 45-yard line.
I think George will have another opportunity. He looks like a heck of an athlete.
So Bourbon has it. They're down 6-0 to West Jessamine. 2:45 here in the first quarter. Coming up at halftime, our Roberts Insurance halftime reports. And thanks to Rafferty's Restaurants, all the Whitaker Bank, all the proud sponsors here on the network. And we've also got Kentucky Orthopedics, Orthodontist, and Invisalign. And, of course, Mingua Beef Jerky.
I think they had to call a timeout here, Gary. I think they only had 10 men on the field. They did. They only had 10 men. Got to get that 11th guy out there.
Yes, sir, William. So timeout, West Jessamine discussing it on the sideline as
you got to play with 11. You can't get things done with 10, so I think that's what the deal was there. We've already had a couple of timeouts already in this game. It's still the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. So West Jessamine, no, Bourbon County has a new coach.
Yes.
Is West a new coach at West?
I think he was there last year. Yeah. First down for Bourbon at the 45-yard line. Now it's working. Broughton, motion to the near side, looking to pass, and trying to go to the motion man. Incomplete as he tried to hit Heflin, who went in motion.
He had a nice gain going there, too, on the outside. Could have got another 10 yards. The ball was just a little misthrown that time.
Hey, guys, just want to remind everybody that Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, they've got that special right now. It's $1,500 off.
Yep.
Invisalign or braces. If you mention PrepSpin, go see Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner, Kentucky Center for Orthodontics and Invisalign.
That's good
stuff. Peyton, that's where he went, guys.
Good deal. Thanks those folks. And Broughton looking to pass, and it is going to be caught this time up in midfield. Caught by Frederick.
Good. That'll be a manageable down here. Nice job. Moving the ball down the field. What do they say? Matriculating down the field, as my son Luke would say.
Looks like 42. That's Javier Areca may helped out on that stop.
I want to make a real quick thank you to Leonard Construction LLC. They actually came through with us for some oil for a generator that we didn't have any oil with, so we could do a good job filming from the end zone.
And Wesley
Thank you,
Pike
guys.
helped us with our platform for our videographer down in the end zone.
Always need those people.
Here's Bryant back to pass.
Oh,
throws it out, incomplete as he
look at 14.
As he was trying to get it out there to Cordell Ferdulius and the kid from West Jets thought he had a pick six.
Hunter Chastain, he jumped in front of it, but he just misjudged how tight the ball was, or he would have been gone.
Yeah, it's a good thing Broughton had some air underneath that ball.
Oh.
4th down, Bourbon County and West Jessamine. It's not 6-6, folks. It's still West Jessamine 6, Bourbon County nothing, because they called that touchdown back.
Yep.
So our scoreboard is incorrect.
6-0.
So 4th down. So Broughton. And he is back to pass, throws it downfield and knocked away. There's a flag. That's going to be interference as they catch Milford for it. Milford came from around back and knocked the ball away. We'll get a look at that again, Coach, on replay, but I don't think there's any question about it. That's interference on Willie Milford.
Jimmy Powell with the call, referee, white hat.
Here it is, guys.
Ramey gets solo in next play.
Yep, there's Broughton passing, and you see he came over the Willie Milford, number 2, came around from the top, knocked the ball away, but he also got a piece of the receiver. So Bourbon County gets new life. 1st down at the 35. Here late.
Oh, that's a good picture there.
Yep.
I don't know, though. I wouldn't have made that call. I wouldn't have. He had his arm wrapped around him, but it was not pushing or shoving. He just reached in front with his left hand and knocked the ball down.
Sidney is to the right of Jake Broughton, the quarterback. Motion to the near side by Blankenship and throws incomplete out to the near side. That's a good play out there by Scott, Bryson Scott.
You know, they keep coming back to that flare pattern, and Broughton just can't seem to get the ball to him.
And Scott, 6'1", 217, a junior linebacker and running back, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Minute 48 to go here in the first quarter. Trip receivers to the bottom, single to the top. Broughton, who is a junior quarterback. He has Jalen Sidney to his left, barking out the calls. And now we're going to have a timeout call.
They can't get their signals in.
Yeah.
So come on, guys. It's first game, but come on.
Smith, the center, 72, the big dude there you see, 6'3", 295 for Bourbon County.
They're big guys, man. Really
West leads 6-0 on top of Bourbon County. Bourbon County a little discombobulated there, Coach.
Yeah, they're trying to get their signals in. The quarterback's not reading the signals from the sideline, or there's confusion about the signals. I don't know. They don't quite have them down, though. They're good staff. I mean, I guess you can attribute being the first game of the year.
That picture looks outstanding. 1080p, HD. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan, William Warfield, Jack Haynes, Joe Allen, all the staff here at PrepSpin. Next week we got the Bluegrass Bowl. Henry Clay will take on St. X.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, and then following that it'll be Lexington Catholic and a team out of Indianapolis.
It'll be fun. That'll be a fun time.
So next Friday we go to the Bluegrass Bowl. 2nd down at the 35 for Broughton. Broughton back in the pocket, throws it down the near side, throws it up, and it is caught. There's a flag down, turning around, and going in for the touchdown is Braden Frederick. But there is a penalty marker down. They're wanting offensive pass interference.
Well, it could go either way. I mean, it just depends how the officials saw it. Let's take a look at it.
Looks like they're coming back. So they called. That's twice tonight we've seen offensive pass interference. Not in this game, or in the earlier game, Franklin County against East Jess, there was offensive pass interference.
We see that again?
Yeah, we're going to try to take a look at that again on replay.
It's really interesting to watch what the official sees.
You know what? It was a good call.
Okay. Well,
I mean, kid pushed off on him.
I
mean, I know you want to see the replay. I do too, but it'll be I guess not going to see it. He's going to play it after this play. Second down and about 26 yards. Broughton looking down the middle, airing it out all the way downfield, and it is broken up at the 12-yard line. Heflin, the intended receiver.
Yeah, that was good defense.
Now here's the replay. Okay, this is the one. Well, you'll see right here. Yeah, the pass interference at the 35. They move it back to midfield, and see. Well, there wasn't a lot of.
There was nothing.
Wasn't a lot of contact there, was there?
What are you calling? Come on.
Right there might have been.
Oh, he's got his hand on him too.
Yeah, he's got a hold of his helmet, Coach. So that the official saw that. So third down, 25 at midfield for Jake Broughton, 6'2", junior quarterback. Third down, out of the shotgun, he looking to pass, airs it downfield, and it is caught by Blankenship. He's down to the 25. He's got the first down.
Nice job.
Good job there by Justin Blankenship, number 2, right there on your screen. That was a big-time catch, and look at this yak after the catch by Blankenship. Watch that, Coach. He came right in front of those 2 defenders, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Good job of
and
catching the
then
ball, making
had
that
to
cut.
Mind to get the first down.
You know what else, Gary? This offensive line, they're giving great protection for Broughton. Really good protection.
Broughton back to pass. Pressure, throws it over the far side, incomplete down in the end zone. I'm not sure really who he was throwing that football to.
No, he had 2 receivers out there, and he threw it between them.
Yep. Brings up second down with 54 seconds here in the first quarter. 6-0, West Jessamine still on top on a rolling TD run of 3 yards for West Jessamine. 2-point conversion was no good.
Seems like Bourbon County scored a couple times and been called back. It seems like they should have had a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, the pick 6 was the big one that was called back.
Yeah.
Broughton, Sidney to his left, gives inside to Sidney, and he is going to be tackled on a good play. Stop was made.
Boy, look at this view. You can see the big boys here. You can see them big offensive and defensive linemen in this view.
Oh, okay, 40. Elijah Moore. That's Elijah Moore in that last stop, 43 right there. See him out there?
Mm-hmm.
Elijah Moore helped out on that stop. We're approaching the end of this first quarter. 3rd down and 9 for Broughton. He's back to pass. Broughton airs it incomplete over on the far side of the field.
He's throwing short, all these people. Overstride, not following through or something.
You know what? Their timing's a little bit off right now.
Yeah,
they'll get it together.
Really is. Yeah. Yeah, big number 73. You can see that big muscles. Got the white gloves on.
That is what Brady? What is it? Metters?
Brady Gloves Metters.
5'11", 377. Here's the long field goal attempt, and it's no good off the leg of Tipton. So Bourbon County doesn't get on the board. It's still 6-0 West Jessamine. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. 6-0 West Jessamine on top of Bourbon.
From where you are now to earning your degree, whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100%.
Welcome back here, and West Jessamine realized they only had 10 players on the field, so they have to call a timeout here with just 9 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter of action. They lead 6-0, Coach Meehan.
Let's talk a little bit about next week. Just for people listening, that Henry Clay game, first game with St. X.
Yes, sir.
We know St. X is going to be strong.
Yeah, they're ranked second or third in the state behind Trinity and Mayo.
Well, I've seen Henry Clay ranked as far
they're
as 10th.
17-13. Okay.
Yeah, that Simon Kenton's pretty darn good. And if Henry Clay can beat them or stay with them.
69-7.
So Scott County 69.
I'll take that back. That's with 1:14 left to go in the third quarter.
In the third quarter, a running clock 69-7. Well, I think we definitely had the better game. We did.
Mr. McKee, see, another fumbled snap.
Lathery is going to be pulled back. That's going to do it for the first quarter, and it didn't end on a good note, did it?
No, not at all.
So we'll head to the second quarter with West leading Bourbon County 6-0 here on the Mingua Beach Cherokee High School football game of the week.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington.
Well, here we are.
I got a lot of scores here, but we'll give them second quarter starts. West second down. They have about 15. They got to get up to the 30-yard line.
They're in trouble here.
And rolling back in the pocket. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to be hit and knocked down at the 15-yard line. Here's some finals. Owensboro beat Breckenridge 42-0. Newport Catholic 29-13 over Campbell County. Cooper 7-0 over Dixie. Covington Catholic 37-0 over Ryle. Ballard 50-8 over Doss. Manual 7-0 over Central. It was going down through here. There's a lot of scores here. Highlands beat Scott 42-10. Trinity 41. Carmel 14. Trinity's for real, Coach.
They are. Their defense is outstanding.
So those are some finals. And the last score we had.
Fumble again, Gary.
And Roland coming out there, but barely.
We fumbled the ball again.
Yeah.
The snap, they're having major problems with the snap.
And William, it was what, Scott County 69-7 over Great Crossing late in the third?
Yeah.
That's a running clock.
Well, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we kind of predicted that. 35-28 was the final here earlier. Franklin County, we're going to have a punting situation here for.
Got them backed up, and I mean, Boyle County is going to have a great opportunity here.
So the punter is also Solomon Smith. And
Bourbon County, excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying Boyle.
Bourbon County and West Jessamine, another timeout call because I think they barely got too many men on the field.
Boy, I'll tell you what, there's some, as clean as that first game was as far as mistakes go, this one here is loaded with mistakes in the first quarter and a little bit in the second.
So Sunday at noon on the CW, the Scholastic Ball Report. Coach, we begin our 17th season of the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon.
Guys, I got some shout-outs as well. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, barely. We need to turn you up a little bit.
Turn me up there. All right, how about that?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so Sid Eulis is watching. Coach Sid is watching tonight. Zach Templin's watching this game. Joe Gallus, Debbie Davis, Travis Earlywan, and Angie Davis all watching tonight. Just a few of the folks that are watching. There's a whole bunch of them, but I just wanted to give them a shout-out.
Shout out to those folks. We appreciate you watching here. 6-0, West Jess.
My lovely wife, Linda, sent me a text, and it said that William Warfield was the real deal, and that Gary and Mike are back. So that's good, man.
We know William's the real deal. We're trying to figure all that real deal out, aren't we?
Yeah. There's more machines and
the ball gets through his legs,
Take it out of
and
the
he goes
end zone.
back and he punts the ball out of there, and it rolls around at the 10, and Bourbon tries to pick it up, and then they jump on it. So it's going to be Bourbon balls at the 13-yard line.
You're getting punchy, Gary. Be careful.
I know. Hey, this is our second game tonight, Coach, and it's been a long night.
Take a look at this. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Normally you want your punter when this happens to just take it out in the end zone. Take the safety. Go ahead and take the safety and kick from the 20.
Went right through his legs. Goes back and gets it. Did a great job of getting it out of there, but Bourbon County, look, he almost fumbled the ball out of there. Then it was recovered by his teammate. So they'll have the ball. So Bourbon County ball at they've marked it at the 12 or 13-yard line.
Yeah, giving him good field position.
Best field position Bourbon's had tonight. Broughton sends running back to his right. Toss it around the right side, and not much running room there.
Another flag. What's this? Another penalty.
Holding calling Bourbon County.
A holding call against Bourbon County here. Going to set them back again. Just when you think you have a great opportunity, it comes back to haunt you.
Jaden Sidney back in. Jalen Sidney, the running back, is back in there. Yeah, well, they did have now they've got it back at the 26-yard line.
Backs it up with first down and 20.
First and 20 for Bourbon County, so they're going the wrong way. 10:19 to go in this first half. 6-0, West Jess on top. Motion, Broughton fires it out to Sidney, and he is hit and dropped by Green. Jackson Green with a big hit.
Green, yeah, Green come up there and locked him up. Good job.
He is a 6', 180-pound junior, and he is a hitter. Watch this play again. Sends Sidney in motion. Look at that play. I mean, obviously Frederick didn't do much blocking out there.
Frederick had trouble blocking him.
So second down.
That should hit. Lock him up. Bam. Keep your head up now. Sit. Keep your head up.
Got to watch Estes. He's 6'5", from that basketball team. He's a slot to the right side. Broughton looking for Estes. He fires it out there. He's got the catch down to the 20, down to the 17-yard line.
There you go.
Yeah, right on cue there.
Yeah, way to go, Gary. Predicting those things. That's going to make it.
Chastain made the play.
Third down now, right?
This Hunter Chastain's good.
Yes, he is.
Have we said that? 3rd and 14. Still, you lost so much on that. It was 3rd and forever.
But you don't have to get it all. You can go for it on 4th down. You don't have to get it all right here. Just try to get half of it.
Paris is leading Fort Knox 14-6 for our Bourbon.
Broughton with Cindy to his left, 3rd down. Motion man to the near side. And Broughton back to pass. Broughton looking, throwing, and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Heflin.
Right through Heflin's hands.
Yeah, right through his hands.
Maybe threw it a little too hard. You know, you got to put a little.
Are you saying there was a little bit too much mustard on that one?
A little too much mustard. Need to put a little mayonnaise on that.
Yes, sir. kind of lighten it a little bit.
Lighten it a little bit. That's
8:30 to go here in this first half. 6-0 West Jessamine, and Bourbon County faced with 4th down and about 14. West Jessamine's defense has been solid.
They have been. But Bourbon has had a couple.
Yeah, they got the pick 6 called back.
Yeah, that hurt.
That was an unbelievable interception. So Broughton's going to go 4th down. Broughton back, looks over to the left, throws it high, incomplete, trying to go to Braden Frederick.
Yeah, I think he expected Frederick to go ahead through into the end zone. Frederick kind of cut his route off short that time.
Yep. So it'll be West Jessamine taking over the ball. They lead Bourbon County 6-0. We had a great ball game in that first one, 35-28. Back and forth we went, and Franklin County prevailed. Boy, they got Nick Broyles, a fine junior quarterback, and they got
the Deuce.
Ferrier too, the Deuce.
Deuce was loose, buddy. He's gonna do some harm to a lot of teams this year.
Hayden Rowland, the quarterback. He's got Scott back there behind him in the backfield. Sends Lathery in motion. Hit, knocked down in the backfield. Nice coming out of there with the ball, but
yeah, said he was. Official said he was down 52.
Didn't think
he.
Yeah, he didn't think he was.
No. That's Kirk. Dylan Kirk came up with the ball.
Loss of about 3, 2nd and 13.
7 minutes, almost 8 minutes to go in this half, and we've seen a lot of defense, but not a whole lot of offense.
We did see a good pick 6 that was called back. Joyce, I think, picked it off.
Yeah, but blocking in the back behind the play, that never gets you.
Rolling. Back rolling to the, throws it, and it is caught by Green. What a big-time hit. Big-time hit.
Yeah, that's tough.
And the hit that was Justin Blankenship, the free safety, who came up and put that hit on West Jessamine.
Yeah, we've seen Blankenship make some plays in this game, so it looks like he's one of their strongest defenders.
Yeah. Bourbon County down by a touchdown, 6-0 here in the first half of action.
They want to stop them right here and force another punt, get another opportunity with good field position here.
They had really good field position last time at the 13-yard line, Coach, of West, and they went back with the penalties the wrong way. Rolling. Back, airs it out right side, caught, and a good play turned in.
Yeah, it's tough. You're trying to play, you're trying to run those screen passes, coming back, little bubble screens or
Lathery,
slip screen.
Yeah.
Which is tough to do against that defense.
Wesley, was that Kaufman who made that play?
Kaufman.
19 for for Bourbon, excuse me. Or was that Cordell Fidulius? 4th down, they kick it out there straight up in the air. And it's going to take a West Jessamine roll up near the 50-yard line and roll down to the 49. So pretty good punt out of there.
Yeah, it's a quick kick, really.
Yeah.
On 4th down, but, what the heck.
Bourbon County is going to try to tie this thing up.
6 minutes to go in the half.
They're down 6-0 to West Jessamine. Franklin County won the first game tonight. It was good to see Coach Joey Thacker, the offensive coordinator at Franklin, and Eddie James, the head coach. They beat a good Mike Bowling East Jessamine team 35-28. That was a shootout, wasn't it?
It was. It was a great game. A little thank you, too, to the athletic director, and with your help, they had a golf cart come pick me up because it's tough to walk that far with crutches.
Coach had surgery on his foot, if you folks don't know, and he's up here with a big boot on his foot, calling 2 ball games.
Right,
Toughing it out tonight.
That's right. I'm soldiering it tonight.
Broughton.
Oh, no.
And here's the handoff. Heflin rolling around the right side, and he's hemmed in and knocked down.
I'll tell you what, that's tough to do, is run that. You're trying to run that jet sweep all the way to the sideline with that kind of pursuit that there is. Watch this.
Willie Milfort, number 2 there to watch Milfort come up. Right. And Watch right there, number 2, Milford.
He did.
Makes the play, and he was helped out. And making the play was Charlie Habash.
Good job. Stringing that thing out, making the tackle on the sideline there.
Second down for Bourbon County at the 48-yard line. Broughton looking, fires over the right side, and it's caught. And down to the 40-yard line, 35. And a good job over there. And Estes made the catch.
Yeah, a little yak, too. Really nice job of catch. Now, see, that was a good throw. He stepped into that throw well. He put a lot of zip on the football, hit him right where you wanted to hit him. That was a nice job that time by Broughton. Still trying to get those signals from the sideline here.
First down at the 35 with 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. West still on top, 6-0. Broughton, right side, airs, throws it up, puts some air under it, and it goes almost intercepted. He said he came up with it. They're going to roll it incomplete.
Let's watch that again. That was a pretty darn good play on defense down there in the corner.
Lathery there. Watch Lathery go up and.
Oh, nice job. Oh, no, it was on the ground.
He tried to sell it.
Yeah, it was good acting. That's for sure. But it was on the ground. It was a really good defensive play, though, Gary.
It was. Almost tapped it up to himself, didn't he? We saw that last year at Catholic.
We did.
That made Sports Center.
The volleyball play.
Yeah, the volleyball play. Handoff to the left, and going nowhere is Joyce.
Another penalty. Really? It looked like the ball hit the ground.
You want to show it again?
But was it out of bounds, though?
Watch this. Frame by frame.
All right, we're going to frame
by frame. We're going to look at this again.
Well, watch it now.
He might have had that ball.
But he's out of bounds, so.
He called it, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, see, he's out of bounds.
Yeah, you're right. He was out of bounds.
The
only thing got him, he was out of bounds. But he made a nice catch,
Yeah, nice job.
That was a good call by the officials.
Oh, yeah, really good call. His foot was out of bounds.
Second down. Broughton rolling to the right. Broughton sets, fires downfield. He's got a receiver, and he incompletes it. He had Heflin out there.
He had Heflin for sure on a little corner pattern and a flag pattern, and it looked like he just overthrew him a little bit.
So third down for the Colonels at the 49-yard line of West Jessamine. The Colts lead 6-0 on a quarterback keeper by Hayden Rowland. He ran it in from 3 yards out, and that has stood up the test of this first half.
It has. But, hey, Bourbon County's had opportunities.
Yes,
right?
Plenty. They had the ball down to started a drive down to 13 of West Jessamine.
Right.
On that ball that went through the legs of the punter,
and
Smith.
And the interception was called back.
Yeah, they had a pick six called back. Here's Broughton. Back to pass. Broughton sets up, throws it, and it's incomplete.
Having trouble getting the ball to these receivers. He keeps throwing too deep down the field. Go ahead and throw short.
Clay Estes was the intended receiver on that one.
It's good that quarterback's not too good. He gets all the time in the world, doesn't he?
So Bourbon County will turn it over on the punt with back deep, of course, Jackson Green.
Good snap.
Snap is high. Punt is off, and it's a good punt. Green will watch it bounce around. and it'll be down at the 16, 17-yard line. So that's where West will have it at the 16.
3 minutes and 48 seconds to go in half, and it's been a lot of defense and a lot of mistakes in the first half so far. Coaches have a lot to do at halftime. That's one of those things I remember with coaching, Gary, that when you have a first half where you make a lot of penalties or mistakes or having trouble with the fumbles, etc., you got to settle everybody down. Go back to fundamentals.
Pitches around the right side, and Lathery from Roland dances up to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, really nice job again by Cameron Smoot. Called his name a lot. Really good job of coming in there and making the tackle. I liked it.
Lathery had the one really good run in this ball game, but last year he rushed for almost 700 yards, Coach. So
he's being cornered by Mr. Smoot every time.
There you see the clock, 3:20 to go in the first half, 6-0 West Jessamine on top. Here in the first half of the Visit Jessamine.com Bowl. Roland. Scott behind him. Gets back inside Lathery. Lathery running hard to the 23. It's going to be a few yards short of the first down.
I love watching these kids play, these high school kids. They're all effort, man, for sure. Let me see if I can get his name, too. Yeah, number 54, Jackson Applegate came in here and cleaned up the defensive player that was trying to make the tackle. Actually ended up hitting his own player, but, buddy, he was going 100% full speed the whole time.
Yes, sir.
I like that guy. Applegate, aggressive.
Third down for Hayden Rowland. Quick toss to Scott, 25. Bryson Scott, he's got the first down up to the 28, 29-yard line. First down on good running by Bryson Scott.
You see, but that's what I like when they run the quick flip like that to the outside, the pitch. He caught the ball, but he immediately planted that foot and turned upfield, got his shoulder square, and headed to the goal line to get the first down. Nice job. It's like he spent some time in the weight room.
Yes, sir. Under 2 minutes to go in his first half, 6-0. West Jazz on top, and they get a big first down to keep the chains moving. Rolling out of the shotgun with Scott. He bounces off left side. Scott running to the 30, 35, dragging people up near. Then they push him backward, come out of there with the ball, and
whistle blew.
They blew the play dead.
Forward progress was stopped.
Cordell Ferdulius thought he had some magic happening there, but they say as he's upset, they say the play was dead or was blown dead.
Yeah, people forget about the forward progress rule. So he stopped right there.
Yeah. Scott he's going to be a workhorse, I think, this year for West.
The only thing I question about that was that ball might have popped loose before the forward progress start. It looked like it popped loose and came up on his shoulder.
2nd down and 4 for West Jessamine. Roland passes right side, incomplete.
That was a good pass rush. That's what did that. He couldn't follow through. If you could watch that, he tried to follow through with his arm, but there was a defender right on him. That's tough.
Troy Habish was the intended receiver.
Was that third down?
Third down and 4 for the Colts with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Good crowd here still tonight.
Yeah.
Good crowd.
It's a good crowd in here for the Franklin East Jess game because we are at East Jessamine. And they blow that play dead. It's going to be a legal procedure.
Unbelievable.
That play clock is still dead, but still not running because you had that incomplete pass, Coach.
Right.
So 45 seconds. It hasn't run a second off there. It'd be third and about 8.5 for West Jessamine at their own 29-yard line.
Again, as clean as that first game was, there's a lot of penalties and mistakes in this game.
It's been a lot more penalty-ridden. West Jessamine on top, as you see on the scoreboard. The only thing not working is the clock. That's why we're giving you all the time. Pass to Green, and he is upended out there on a good play, turned in by 52 out there for Bourbon County.
Yep, and my
Dylan Kirk.
And my boy Smoot came in there and tipped that ball. He was going right for, he read the play, he read the flare, and tried to beat the quarterback and pick off the flare. Got a hand on it. Smoot's playing a heck of a game.
Clock's still running. I think they're just going to let the clock run out.
Yeah.
It's down to 9 seconds. And Wes is going to head to the locker room, and so will Bourbon County. Wes, I don't know if they got locker rooms here, but they're going to head to the sidelines. And so that's going to do it for the first half. And Wes holds on to that 6-0 score as their quarterback, Hayden Rowland, ran it in from 3 yards out. They went for 2 points, and they lead at halftime here 6-0 over Bourbon County, who's trying to get everything on. You know, they had the big pick six early in the game that was called back, Coach, and that was really the bright spot. Joyce picked it off and off the ground and ran all the way, but they called that back, and now we're at halftime, and it's 6-0 West Jessamine on top.
Well, hopefully they'll come back in the second half and clean up some of these mistakes, and we'll have a good game.
We'll step out here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl with West Jessamine County 6-0 here at halftime. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
The responsibilities of the Tourism Commission is to sell and promote, market the Nicholasville, Wilmore, and Jessamine County communities. We do that through a variety of different mediums, such as advertising and sales marketing, with print ads, digital, TV commercials, to try to entice visitors from at least 50 miles or further away to hopefully come to our community, stay with us, dine in one of our local restaurants, and see some of our different attractions that we have. We also sell and promote our area through grants and sponsorships, such as the VisitJessamine.com Bowl and Soccer-Rama tournaments.
Youth sports tourism is huge. It gives us a venue to bring not only the players in, but the supporting cast, so to speak, of the players, parents, grandparents, family, friends, and you know they come in. We want them to come in and see a fantastic competitive games, but allows them also to get to know our community, what we have to offer.
There are several different upcoming annual events that we have in Jessamine. For instance, September 20th in Wilmore, Moortail Storytelling Festival. We'll be celebrating their 3rd annual event. It's a great family-friendly event that's free, open to the public. Bringing Appalachia to the bluegrass is the theme with it. So storytelling is a folk art that is heritage with local folklore and stories, and you get to have that opportunity to listen and take part and have a lot of fun. We also have the Jessamine Fall Festival, which will be in downtown Nicholasville on September 28th. There's the Wilmore Crafts Fair will be coming up in October, as well as, of course, the Christmas to holiday time. We have St. Nick Fest, as well as the Wilmore Old Fashioned Christmas. We do have the annual Wine and Vine Festival, which takes place in June. It's a great event, and it's actually family friendly for everyone with children's activities. There are local musicians that take part with concerts throughout the day, inflatable rides, you name it, it's a good time. We also have our local farmers markets on Saturdays, hosted in both Nicholasville and Wilmore. Wilmore also, once a month during the season, will actually have a night market, which is a lot of fun for arts and crafts, local produce, and the unique local shops opened up for a night hour in Wilmore.
While you're here in Jessamine County, we would encourage you to consider, if you're a student athlete, in visiting Asbury University. Asbury University is a Christian-based school, and they are heavily involved in the Olympics, sending several of their students there to help be directly involved in the broadcasting of the Olympics.
We also have several really nice golf courses right here within the Jessamine area, and one of which, Keenes Trace, actually hosts the PGA's Barbasol Championship in July, which is an annual event. We have this signed under contract until 2023. It brings visitors from all across the nation, as well as international guests, into our community of Nicholasville to play on this prestigious course. We also have Kentucky's oldest business, which is Valley View Ferry, which connects transportation from the Jessamine-Fayette County line over to Madison County and Richmond. And it's a great opportunity to take the ferry. It takes about 2 to 3 cars a trip across and, kind of take time how it used to be along the river. Jessamine also has High Bridge, which was the highest navigable bridge above a water source, which was 275 feet above the Kentucky River. You can actually go to the Wilmore High Bridge Park, where you can go to the overlook and see as passing trains are going by, and you can literally see the river below and realize what an architectural marvel this was during the late 1880s. We've got other vineyards such as First Vineyard, Chrisman Mill, and 1922 House. The Camp Nelson National Monument was a Union supply depot during the Civil War, and it was most notably recognized as the Canada of the South because Kentucky did not secede from the Union, and many refugee slaves were able to enlist in the Union Army to grant their freedom. And that is such a pivotal amount of history right there that we get to share our history within Jessamine, within Kentucky, with the rest of the world now. It gives us an entirely new pillar. We also, of course, no trip to Kentucky is complete without visiting a horse farm. We have tailor-made horse farms, which is one of the world-producing sales throughout. And during the breeding season, January through June, you have the chance to meet Kentucky Derby and Preakness winner California Chrome. The foaling season, when you go out through there and you walk the grounds on these tours, is amazing because you're seeing new offspring from California Chrome, American Pharaoh, and all these champion bloodlines that you recognize and see on TV. But you just may be looking at the next prodigy for the next Derby winner, which is pretty impressive, and that's the quality that you'll see. The easiest way to remember us is simply through Victory, Vineyards, and Venture. The Venture side, we have a lot of hiking trails within Jessamine that you can go to. These are a property that's open to the public and it's free. We have the Jessamine Creek Gorge, which is a beautiful 155-acre nature preserve within Jessamine County. The Kentucky River, Jessamine County offers more shoreline than any other county in Kentucky on the river. And the rock formations of the Kentucky River Palisades is a topography marvel right there. So Jessamine has a little bit for everything, and we like to say we're a place that's tailor-made for fun.
We would like to welcome our visitors from Franklin County and Bourbon County, and we encourage you to go ahead and visit our website, visitjessamine.com, and see what else we have to offer.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the King of Stream, William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break, and the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Folks, this is Gary Ball. We're back here at the East Jessamine High School for the VisitJessamine.com Bowl. First game tonight was won by Franklin County, 35-28. Good ball game over East Jessamine. The second ball game is at halftime, and West Jessamine leads 6-0 over this very good Bourbon County team. Well, they're going to be good. Dunbar. Well, you know what the score was? Dunbar won 35-26 over North Laurel tonight. And we know Scott County won over Gray Crossing. We kind of predicted this, everybody, but 72-7 over Gray Crossing. So Paul Raines has obviously got a long way to go, but Scott County beat him 72-7 tonight. And Frederick Douglass was beating Bryan Station really big. 40, let's see if we get a final on that one. But we are back here at East Jessamine. I'm trying to see if I get some other scores here, but I know that earlier tonight it was Johnson Central beating Lafayette 49-12. Simon Kenton and Henry Clay are playing, but that game should be about over, so we'll get a final. Lexington Catholic came from behind to beat Pulaski County 21-14. That's a good win for the Knights. Pulaski County is a good football team. Elizabethtown won over Allen County Scottsville 42-0. So E-Town with a win. Kentucky Country Day beat Atherton 23-7. Providence out of Clarksville, Indiana, they beat Bethlehem 29-20. And it was Brossard over Dayton 24-8. Going on down here, Cooper beat Dixie 7-0. Ballard over Doss 50-8. Manual beat Central 7-0. Holy Cross got a win tonight over Bellevue 30-12. Also, North Bullitt over North Oldham 40-14. Dunbar got a win 35-26 over North Laurel. It was Trinity over Carmel, Indiana 41-14. And so those are some of the scores we have, Coach, around here. Your Dunbar Bulldogs off to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, good for them. They won 3 last year, and Coach Wes Johnson is doing a heck of a job, and I think he's really turned that program around.
So coming up next week on the PrepSpin.com network, on PrepSpin, we'll have the Bluegrass Bowl. That will be Henry Clay and St. X at 6. And then following that, we will have the Lexington Catholic, and they will play a team out of Indianapolis at 8:30 right here on PrepSpin. And just check out PrepSpin. We got a big schedule of high school football this year, Coach, and we got a little show coming up Sunday.
Little show coming up Sunday. I hit my DVR. That's what I'll do, and I'll be ready for it. I really enjoy on the same station, correct? CW, and on my dish, it's channel 28.
On if you've got Spectrum cable, it's channel 5 or 914, high definition. Yeah, they won. I think I gave a final. I think it was 42-14. But so Trinity's for real. Yeah, they're real. They're the real deal. They beat Douglas won big tonight. So over Bryan Station. And yeah, coming up Sunday on the Scholastic Ball Report, Lexington Catholic is our team of the week with Bo Allen, Nigel Smith, and Zach DeGraff. The feature is on Douglas High School. They got to win tonight on their third-year program over there off of Winchester Road. And the Scholars of the Week are from Dunbar Golf. Wes Martin is the coach over there. Jason Wang and Rylan Johns. They both have 4.8 GPAs. And Mr. Wang got a 36 on the ACT.
Are you going to do the swimming program this year?
Yes, in November, starting November.
Start November. When
swimming and diving begin. Panel Swim Shop, Tom Viney sponsors that. We got another Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Sutherland Chevrolet right here in Nicholasville. Proud sponsor of the show. Sutherland Chevrolet, don't text and drive. And, Coach, it's unbelievable. If you're going 60 miles an hour, how many feet you can travel if you're looking down at your phone doing a text, and what kind of danger you can cause.
It's scary. I mean, it's insane for people to do that. It's not worth it.
So it's 6-0 here. West Jessamine on top of Bourbon County out of Paris, Kentucky. West Jessamine right here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. They don't have very far to go home tonight, will they?
No. No, they won't. The schools are pretty close together, actually. I looked at that on the map, not too far apart.
West and East Jessamine. East Jessamine played Franklin County tonight. 35-28 was the final there as Franklin County got the win. They got a fine football team. They're well coached, and I tell you, East Jessamine, they'll hit you.
Yeah, they will. That's one thing I noticed right away. They're a tough-nosed bunch of kids, and they'll lay it out.
So we'll step out here on the Prep Spin. We'll come back with the second half on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week, 6-0, West Jessamine on top of Bourbon County.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
I got divorced. On top of that, I got laid off. I'm working again now, but I'm way behind on my bills. Maybe bankruptcy is the answer.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy gets rid of debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Bourbon County set to kick off to West Jessamine. Lathery back deep. And we're just about set as Bourbon County into it. And it will be Lathery at the 10. He's out to the 15, to 20. Cuts it over to the 25. He's to the 30. He cuts it back. There's flags all over the place. Comes to the near side. Up to a nice return up to the 38, but the flags will probably bring this one back.
Yeah, I would think so. A pretty good job of coming in there and finally making the tackle was number 20, Estes Clay. Where'd he go, Estes?
He's been in a lot of plays tonight. So this penalty will take it back and negate a good return there by West Jessamine and Kane Lathery, the senior.
Ended up first half with penalties, starting the second half with penalties.
We don't have a final on a Henry Clay game, do we?
No.
I should get because WL Stats does those games, so I got the Dunbar final. Shout out to Lamont Campbell. He's out there watching at Bourbon County. Give inside handoff, and Scott maybe a yard or so if he got back to the line of scrimmage anyway, Coach.
Yep. It's good defense. They're piling it up in there. Pretty tough. Big number 54. I mentioned him before. I'm really impressed with his power for Bourbon County.
Yeah, I didn't even
That's my
get
man.
That's interesting. I didn't get the stats from WL Stats. They send me all the stats on the games.
Yeah.
There's no Henry Clay stats. No gain. Third down and 10. Should be second down. Shouldn't it? Yeah, second down. So pass is going to be incomplete from Hayden Rowland. Yeah.
Here. It's kind of interesting. The field got a little dew on it or something. I don't know.
Ian Fain, the intended receiver, number 20. Now it's 3rd and 10. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. West leads Bourbon County 6-0 here on PrepSpin.com with Coach Mike Meehan and William Warfield, the King of Stream. Gary Ball here at East Jessamine, the VisitJessamine.com Bowl. Franklin County won the earlier one, 35-28 over East Jessamine. That was a great ball game. Rowland gives to Lathery, and he just jumps on the ball instead of fumbling. Good idea there by Lathery.
West Jessamine has having trouble the entire game with that football.
Low snap.
Yeah.
And then I think the low snap might have caused the quarterback to throw it low to the Lathery, who just pounced back on it. And that'll bring up a punting situation here.
Yeah, Broughton had the – I mean, not Broughton.
Rowland?
Rowland had the end of the football. He basically had it kind of knocked out of his hands, and he was trying to pitch it from the tip. You can't do that.
Here is the punt by Rowland. Bounds around at the 30, up to the close to the 40-yard line, as back deep to return that was Jalen Sidney, and he just watched it go down at the 40-yard line, and that's where Bourbon will have it. So Bourbon County will start out in West Jessamine territory at the 40-yard line. Here in the third quarter, they trail 6-0. They'll try to get their offense on track, Coach.
Well, a little action going on over here. One of the Bourbon County players was going after one of the other players, and number 6 stepped in there. His own teammate stepped in there and got him settled down and pulled him away. You can see number 52 on the screen. He lost his temper. He got upset about something. And his own teammate, number 6, jumped in there and saved him. Otherwise, he could have been ejected from the game. They called a penalty. But they better not call it on 6. See what these officials come up with here. They're conferring. Can you see that again, William? Is it okay to watch that again, you think? I want to see what got him so upset.
6-0, West on top. They're talking to Bourbon County's coach, David Jones.
Yeah, they're talking about number 52 there. I think it's his number. He kind of got upset. He's still upset. Well, that's the end of it. That's when. No, there you go. See? See? He's upset about something, and the coach runs out there on the field and tries to grab him, but number 6 did a number on him to get him away from it.
Yeah, he was mad at Lathery about something, and that's Dylan Kirk, 52 for Bourbon. They mark it off against the Colonels, and they'll mark it all the way down to the 45-yard line of back to the 45. So Bourbon will have it right there. They'll have 1st and 25.
And the White Hat is still in a big-time discussion.
Yeah, he may be thinking about Kirk's situation.
Yeah, just the personal foul. That's all they call it. After all that.
46-yard line, Bourbon County. They're down 6-0. We're in the third quarter. 10:17 to play in the third. First and 10, yeah, 1st and 10 now. So Jake Broughton, the 6'2" junior quarterback for Bourbon County. Sidney is to his right, twins out to each side.
Nice keep.
Fake now. Broughton keeps it. He keeps it down to the 40, 35. Good run by Jake Broughton down to the 35-yard line.
Excellent job that time. Excellent job. Number 10 made the tackle, Cody Colton.
Cold Iron
came in and made the tackle from behind.
That was a pickup of 20.
Yeah, it's a good job.
Down
way
to
to move the chain.
35, Bourbon County. They send Heflin and Braden Frederick to the near side. Jake Broughton at the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10. Broughton back to pass. Throws it down the left side, and it is going to be caught and down to the a great catch by Heflin.
Really nice job.
That's a good throw right there.
Watch it again. Put a little air under the football. It came down. Perfect throw.
Who have you got 38? Who you got 28 for Bourbon County?
28.
Yeah, they don't have a 28.
Don't have a 28.
There's a 28 in the game for him right now. He's a running back.
Don't know.
He's not on a roster. So Broughton with 28 to his right. Gives to the running back. Let's see who they say that is. Who's 28? Hey, William, find out who 28 is for Bourbon.
Hey, who's 28 for Bourbon?
Yeah, no.
He's a mystery player. They don't have him. We don't have him.
Yeah, we tell the coaches to send us updated rosters, but they don't always get that, do they?
No.
So
28's going to remain a mystery. He's not in there now, though.
Got Boatwright in there right now for Bourbon, number 12. Broughton gives the Boatwright, and he's down to the 5 and down to the 4-yard line. So to be at the inside the 5-yard line. So this is the deepest penetration Bourbon County's had tonight, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it is.
8:25 to play, and West leads 6-0. Bourbon County threatening now.
It's big down here. 3rd down. See if they can punch it in there, Gary. Big, stout-looking defense there, though. Stout-looking defensive line for the West.
3rd down. Wide outs both sides. Quarterback is going to pass. Throws over to the right side, and through the hands it goes of tenant receiver Heflin. That would have been a touchdown, Coach.
Yeah, it would have been. He's not happy about something. Quarterback was really unhappy about it.
I think we're going to see a field goal attempt here by Bourbon County. Yep.
Big number 73 in there on defense. That's a big character.
Carter Tipton in with this field goal. They mark it down at the 22-yard attempt, left hash mark. And Tipton's kick is up, and it is good. Just got in the left side, and they'll take it. So it's 6-3. 6-3. Bourbon County gets on the scoreboard. West Jessamine 6, Bourbon 3 here with 7:48 to go in the third on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week, the East Jessamine High School.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today or visit kyortho.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Jackson Green and Kane Lathery back deep to receive this kick coming from Bourbon County, and it's Tipton who will kick it off. He just nailed the 22-yard field goal at 6-3, Coach.
6-3 in a defensive battle.
And the ball blows off the tee. He goes ahead and kicks it anyway. And the official says, well, we'll let you do that again. So it blew off the tee as soon as he kicked it, but he kicked the ball
he did.
downfield about 30 yards.
Do you remember a name, Lou Groza?
Yes, I do.
It was a kicker?
Yep, Lou Groza.
He said he said you should be able to kick it no matter where it is. Laying on the ground, spinning sideways, upside down, he didn't care. He said you should always be able to kick the ball through.
Remember George Blanda?
Yeah.
He played at Kentucky?
Yeah.
He used to kick field goals and quarterback.
Yeah.
He played till he was like, what, 50 years old?
Yeah, he was a
49 or something?
Yeah, he was gray hair out there playing. I remember that.
So Bourbon's Tipton has it teed up this time with 7:48 to go in the third quarter. 6-3 is your score. West leads Bourbon County. Here's the kick over to the far side, taken at the 30 to the 35 and upended right down there.
A 35-yard line, and here we go. Let's see if West Jessamine can get something going here.
That was Kaufman on the return.
The Colts, right?
The Colts of West Jessamine and the, of course, Colonels of Bourbon County.
Yeah.
Colts and Colonels.
That Colonel's he's a pretty mean-looking dude.
Yeah.
But it's nothing. I tell you what, I've said it before. Tate's Creek Commodore, their mascot, that thing with the big head that wanders around. I have nightmares about that bad boy.
Yeah.
That's the scariest mascot ever.
Rolling. Gives back inside to Scott up to the 40-yard line. Good running by Bryson Scott as he got the handoff and bulls up to the 40-yard line. Pick up of about 5 yards.
Fake the flip and hand to the inside counter.
If we can see that again, we can see who made the stop for Bourbon County. I know a couple of players in there, but looked like Smoot helped out on that play.
Smoot's been on almost everything.
He's helped out a lot, hasn't he, Coach?
He's playing defensive line. He's not a very big guy, but he's doing a heck of a job in there. Quick.
Rolling with Scott behind him. Lathery to the left. Lathery comes in motion. Fake to him, and quarterback keeps
Oh.
it and hit hard and knocked down. And
12
good play.
Yeah, that was
Boatwright.
Boatwright. Cameron Boatwright.
And you know what? He's a freshman. Freshman playing like that. 3rd down and 3.
Freshman, but he's playing like an older guy.
6 minutes, 32 seconds in the 3rd quarter. West clinging to that 6-3 lead over Bourbon County. Rowland has Lathery to the left. Scott behind him. Looks out to the right side. And we're going to have timeout called by West. With 6:17, a little discombobulated.
Something, Coach saw something he didn't like, that's for sure.
I'd remind us to tell you about next Friday night. Our PrepSpin cameras will be over at Lexington Catholic. We'll see Bo Allen, of course, a great quarterback for the Knights. But our first game, we'll see Mr. Van Horn, right? The quarterback for Henry Clay against St. X. And I tell you what, he's a difference maker.
What about this? Yeah, right. There's some quarterbacks developing here. Luke Doobie, is that his name?
Yeah, he's a good one. Tate's Creek.
Tate's Creek, yeah. Couple good quarterbacks.
It's definitely a year of the quarterbacks, isn't it, Coach?
It is. It's good to see.
I'm seeing what other scores we get in here. Catholic won tonight, 21-14. Douglas won 43-0 over Station.
That Catholic Pulaski game, that was a good football game, I bet you.
Yeah, really good. So 3rd down and 3. Rowland has the play, sends Lathery in motion to the near side, and he's going to give it back to Lathery. Hit and pull back, nothing going there. As Joyce there to get him for Bourbon County.
Bourbon's playing some defense right now. They're really piling it up in there. They've got them scouted, it looks like. They know where to go. They ran that little counter, and the penetration got it. Good job by Bourbon County. Makes 4th down, right?
4th down, and they'll be punting. Rowland does the quick kick here most of the time. Nobody's even back. Here's the quick kick. Bounces off. Good bounce for West all the way back to the 22-yard line. That's where Bourbon County will have it, and they trail 6-3, but they have 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
They need to get a drive going. They need to get something going. They got down there and kicked a field goal earlier. They need a touchdown.
First game tonight was Franklin County 35, East Jessamine 28. That was a great ball game. This has been tight, defensive struggle.
It's been a struggle all the way.
6-3.
That first game was offensive show in the first half especially.
Jake Broughton, the son of Chuck Broughton, played at Kentucky. 3.8 student, 28 on the ACT, Coach.
Sharp character.
Broughton airs it out, throws it up, and it is picked off by Green. Yeah. Jackson Green with the interception.
Yeah, he just threw that one up in the air. That was, not a very inauspicious start for that drive.
So Green went up and got it. West Jessamine will take over at the 39 of Bourbon County.
Here we go. Good field position, but Bourbon's been stout on defense. They've been slamming the door shut on everything.
This Sunday at noon, the Scholastic Ball Report on the CW. Check out high school sports. Check out Brian Milam and Alex Walker tonight on Game Time. At 11:20, here's the pitch to Scott, and he's hemmed in and not going, and then he's knocked down. Good play.
Jeez.
And that was Areka making a nice play.
Nice play, and the play was supposed to come right, but you see who stopped it coming right? Smoot again. Smoot came off that defensive line position and just turned the play in.
Javier Areca, linebacker. Loss of about 5, 2nd and 15. West Jessamine 6, Bourbon County 3. 4 minutes, 30 seconds in the third quarter. Rolling back to pass, little pass over the left side, incomplete.
Wow.
Trying to go to Green. Sanchez was over there as well, but I think he was going to Jackson Green.
I think he was going to Jackson Green too. He just underthrew him.
So that incompletion stops the clock and brings up 3rd down and 15 for West Jessamine. They have no offense here in the second half. It kind of stymied in that first half, really in the second quarter.
Yeah. Just having trouble moving the ball at all against this Bourbon County defense.
I do like the big white numerals, though.
Yeah.
Easy to see. Bourbon County with the maroon and white. Sends Lathery to the left side. Rolling, fires it downfield to Green on the run, makes the catch.
There you go.
He's down to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 10.
He's cramping.
Great catch there by Jackson Green, and a good throw there. That's one of the best throws tonight by Rowland.
It was. Perfect throw right on the sideline. Watch this again. Going left. He's a left-handed quarterback. Just see how he gets his shoulders square and gets that nice step. Nice job.
They're bringing that one back.
Why?
Penalty. So what a great throw, nullified on that by that penalty. That was the best throw tonight by Hayden Rowland.
Yeah, chop block.
Well, you can't do that.
Look at that throw.
He was, I think he might have been out of bounds.
No, he had 1 foot tapped down inside.
Okay, he got it, but it didn't matter. Came back anyway.
Here we go again. Every time they have a big play, it's nullified.
At the 40-yard line, they take it all the way back. It'll be 3rd down. And let's see, got it to 40, so about, 3rd and 30?
3rd and New Circle Road.
Yep. Rolling back to pass. Fires over. It's caught at the 40 and knocked down. That's Milford. Willie Milford on the catch.
No gain on a flare pass. Or a little hitch, looks like. But Bourbon's all over it.
Yeah, that was a nice play turned in by Cordell Fidelius.
Player down.
We'll step out here with a player down here, Mingua Beef Jerky. Game of the week, it's 6-3, West Jessamine leading Bourbon County.
Milford with a little leg injury there, but he seems to be okay, Gary.
Walked off on his own power.
That's always a good sign.
It's a real good sign.
Thank goodness.
So 4th down. Quick kick. Near side, and it's going to roll to 49. Jackson Green there with the ball.
Bourbon County, about midfield now.
They've had some good field position, Coach.
They have had lots of opportunities.
There's a flag down, so hold the phone. St. X and Henry Clay next Friday night here on PrepSpin at 6. Following that will be Lexington Catholic and Thomas Howe out of Indianapolis.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
It's okay.
So
they give you one warning: back you off on the sideline, and if you do it again, there could be a penalty. Sideline interference is an automatic penalty, whether it's first time or not. The official, the linesman running down the field, one of your coaches or one of your players gets in the way and he runs into him, they're going to flag that every time.
Jake Broughton. Sends Parker Estes out to the top. To the bottom, Joyce and Heflin. Now comes Clay Estes at the 49-yard line, and Broughton, long count, gives it back inside and down to the 45.
Oh,
still bowling
man.
his way down to the 43-yard line.
That's some good running right there. Really nice job. A lot of power.
Yeah, the running back nobody has a name for.
We have no name.
No name on any of the rosters we got. We even asked the public address announcer. So, Bourbon County, if you're listening, tell us who 28 is, because he's not on the roster anybody has. Pretty good runner.
Yeah, next play, let's get Solo in from Mearsville.
They like him in the backfield. He's
Broughton shifts. Trip set to the left. Fake now. Broughton keeps it, and he takes it down to the 36-yard line.
pretty good tackle in there by 28, Jay Emerson.
Good play by Emerson. We'll find out who this running back is, 28. Like I said, he's not. So some Bourbon County people up top, right? Yeah. Maybe after the quarter we can go up and find out. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. That's why it's important that you get us your updated roster, right, Coach?
Right. Yeah, because we want to give credit to these
guys.
guys.
I know it's the first game, but this young man's – well, look, he's got the ball right now, cuts it back to the far side to the 20 – down to the 33-yard line.
They're moving the football. It's going to make it yeah.
Down to 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Been a long night, Coach. You and I both have been a little bit under the weather.
Well, we're back at it, though, and loving it.
Yeah.
Glad to be back with football.
Yep. Tough to start out with 2 games. Here's quarterback Broughton, airs it out down the right side. Incomplete. Trying to go to Heflin.
Close. I'll tell you what, Heflin laid out trying to get it, but he just couldn't quite get there. Look at that. Oh, so close.
William, could you yell up to Joe and see if he can find out from Bourbon County who 28 is?
Hey, Joe, who's 28?
Trying to find out who this young man is.
Yeah, we got to give him some credit. He's playing a hard game.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Landrum?
Landrum, 28.
So Landrum Broughton has it, throws it right, it's caught, and it's close to first down.
It depends how they spot it. I think you got it.
So it was LaDamian Landrum?
LaDamian Landrum.
So we got it. That's Landrum in there, 28. 1:50 to go in the third.
1st and 10, buddy.
1st and 10. That was a good pass by Broughton that time. Threaded the needle, didn't he?
He did. That was a nice job.
6-3 West Jazz on top here late in the third quarter. The Colts leading on a touchdown run by their quarterback Rowland. Broughton back to pass.
Oh, he's got him open.
Right
he's too late.
And it's almost back. Could have been a pick six by Lather, and he knows it.
Oh, my goodness. Broughton needs to get rid of that ball quicker. I mean, he had him open.
Lathery's shaking his head, and he knows he could have had a pick six that time. He kept his balance, yeah. A lot of green in front of him. All he had to do was beat the quarterback.
This fast turf. He could be flying down that field.
Yep. 6-3, they lead it. 1:31 to go here in the third quarter.
Oh, that was so close to being a completion and so close to being an interception. Notice the corners are playing so far off the wide receivers.
Quarterback, Landrum to his right, sets up, throws. He's got Landrum downfield, and is it caught? And incomplete.
Yeah, number 4 came in here and cleaned his clock.
Yeah. Lathery came in and
wow,
put a big hit
that
there
was
on
a big hit.
Landrum.
They're calling on Landrum to do a whole lot of things.
Yes, he sure did.
But he got popped pretty good
As
there.
they say, he got his bell rung.
He did. Whew.
He's checking his helmet right now, make sure it's strapped.
Yeah, make sure it's there.
1:23 to go in this third quarter. Still 6-3 West, leading Bourbon County here at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine High School. The new turf on display. Broughton airs it out right side to Heflin. He makes a circus catch to the 10.
Oh, nice job.
And good catch.
Little ballet on the sideline.
Yeah, he didn't quite get the 10, but I tell you what, he got the first down.
Did a nice job, yeah.
Kagan Heflin.
Kind of bobbled it a little bit, locked it in, and then made that one little move on the sideline to get that extra yard. Pretty cool. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, Bourbon trying to take their first lead of this ball game.
About a minute to go in the third quarter.
In the third quarter. Bourbon driving. LaDamian Landrum still in the backfield. He's no longer a mystery man. We know who he is.
We know who he is.
He's got to do a little investigating, don't we, Coach?
Yep. He's showing everybody who he is.
Yeah, Landrum to the left. Give it back inside to him. Down to the 10 and knocked backwards. Good play by West Jessamine.
Yeah, they shut that hole up pretty quick. It looked like it was open. It looked like he had a lane to the goal line.
I'll tell you, this Cold Iron kid, number 10,
yeah,
he's pretty darn good.
He's pretty darn good.
Who else do we have in there, Coach?
They got those big dudes in front. 56 is having a good game. 55.
That's Campbell, Jackson Campbell.
55 and
that's Dowling.
20. Was it 24? Number 73.
Broughton looking to pass, and he does. Touchdown! As he throws it to Heflin for the touchdown.
Heflin's worked hard for that one.
Yeah, he worked hard for that money.
Hey, what's the size of big number 73?
73?
Yeah.
For West?
Yeah.
He is 5'11", 377.
That's a big dude, boy.
Touchdown to Heflin. That gives Bourbon the lead 9-6. And with the Tipton extra point, they'll try to jump up 10-6 here over West Jessamine. Waiting for the snap. Good snap. Hold is down, and the kick is up, and it is good. Just got it in the left upright. So Bourbon County takes the lead as they lead at 10-6 here over West Jessamine here. Just 9 seconds to go in the third. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week. We're back here at East Jessamine. Visit Jessamine.com. Bowl 10-6. Bourbon County just took the lead on a touchdown pass from Broughton to Heflin. They lead to 10-6 here. Here late in the third quarter. Tipton's kick is taken in at the 20. Up near the 30-yard line, knocked backwards there.
Lots of people in on that tackle. Half the team.
I believe that was Kaufman, wasn't it, on the return?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wes Kaufman.
Yeah, number 17 made the tackle for Bourbon. That's Greenleaf, Cortland Greenleaf.
Got 3 seconds to go here in this quarter. Ten to 6. Bourbon County has their first lead coach. West led 6-0 most of this game. They got a field goal by Tipton and then touchdown pass from Broughton to Heflin. Rolling to the right. He's a lefty. Sets, throws high, and boy, Jackson Green has his legs knocked down from under him and on a defensive play, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that was Alex Cummins that upset him.
Yeah. So that's into the third quarter. Bourbon County 10, West Jessamine 6. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter, 10-6. Bourbon County on time. So they lead West Jessamine. West Jessamine has a ball. Triple receivers to the bottom. Rolling that way, and he is going to keep it, tuck it, and he is up to the 35 and slammed down right there, 35-yard line. And a couple of players, Areco came over there to get him.
Yeah. Little
42, Javier Areco.
A little sloppy arm tackling, So, but, pretty good job.
3rd and 4.
Bourbon has really decided that they're going to play some serious football right now. They're really into this game. We saw them come off the sideline for the start of that play, and they were wild. They were coming.
Well, they scored 10 unanswered to take 10. They were down 6-0 at halftime. They've scored 10 unanswered here to lead 10-6.
West Jessamine needs to just get their stuff going here.
Back to pass. Here comes the pass, and he's knocked down. And that's a big-time play turned in by Kirk.
Yeah, they tried to run a screen play. The object of a screen, you let the defense come in, but you don't let them come in that quickly.
Right.
You don't let them all in right away. You hold them up a little bit, give them a little bump. That quarterback, he was like, what?
That'll be 4th down, so we may see another quick kick here from Roland. He's back, waiting for try to draw him offside, and it's blocked.
Who blocked it?
And
that's
Kirk with the block, and he jumps on it. Dylan Kirk got the block, 6'3", 235, senior, 52, and he jumped on the ball.
He did. He just knocked that ball down with one hand. Look, he knew right where to go. Watch him. Whoop. Oh, that was a low kick, though. That ball never even got off the ground, hardly. That's an excellent opportunity right now for the Colonels.
Lander back in there at running back, and Jake Broughton, the 6'2", 195 junior quarterback. Threw for 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns last year, Coach.
He's struggling tonight with his passing game, though.
Twins to the far side, and wide out to the bottom.
They're going to get a delay here if they're not careful.
Quarterback Broughton tucks it, and he is hit and knocked down by West. Nathan Cole in there making the stop.
Broughton is not happy. He is not happy with not necessarily the play call, but with the time it takes to get the play in. So much confusion.
10:25 to play, and Broughton, and it's going to be to the far side, and that's good defense there by West. Fain put a big-time hit on him.
Yeah, it did. 19. Look, nice route, a little out route.
Ian Fain, yeah.
It was a good throw, but boy, look at the lick. Bam!
Yep.
Knocked the ball loose.
Jarred it loose.
It's a good defense, I'm telling you.
Verdelius, the number 19, was the young man who had the ball. 10 minutes, 19 seconds to play in this game. Bourbon County 10, West Jessamine 6. Earlier tonight, Franklin County, they won 35-28 over East Jessamine in a really good ball game.
Well played game by both teams.
So we've had one good one tonight. This one's been tight as well. Broughton back to pass. Throws it, and it's picked off. Intercepted, and returned it down the far sideline. He's at the 40. One man to beat. He's at the down to the 40-yard line. Intercepted, and that was Milford, Willie Milford.
Nice job. Picked it off. Stepped in front of the receiver. Watched the replay.
Yep. Willie Milford stepped right in there.
He had a wide open receiver in the corner up at the top. Boom, 72 tries to knock him out of bounds, and it doesn't work.
And you know what?
All right, watch the open, if they show it, look at open receiver in the corner. Bam, look out there.
Yep.
Wide open in the corner.
So 42-yard line, and West Jessamine rolling out to Lathery. Lathery with the catch, trying to turn it upfield, takes it to the 37-yard line. A nice pickup there of about 5 or 6 yards for Kane Lathery.
Kane Lathery's a pretty tough character. He's taking those licks and delivering them back himself.
Still ticking, taking a licking and still ticking, just like that Timex watch I used to advertise.
That's right. He wants the ball, too.
9 minutes, 57 seconds to go in this ball game, and West Jessamine, they don't like being behind. They want to regain this lead here, down 10-6.
That was a big play, that interception.
Yeah, big interception. And Scott, left side. He is to the 30. He's to the 20, 15, 10, down to the 5-yard line.
Woo! Man, I thought he was going to go in.
So did I.
He had that little break and accelerated.
Bryson Scott, 6'1", 220. We talked about him in pregame.
Yeah.
What a big running back he was.
This is a big tackle. Let's see who makes this tackle, because it is a very important tackle.
Just kind of pushed.
Number 6 kind of got a hold of him and took his momentum.
That was Joyce. So they have it down to the 5-yard line. West trying to regain the lead here. 9:39 to play in this ball game. Lathery. Scott in the backfield. Give the Lathery around the right side. Trying to bounce it outside. Trying to get to the pylon. The official right there. He's going to roll a touchback. He lost the ball. Wonder if he crossed the
We got to watch that one again and frame by frame, buddy.
Crossed the goal line beforehand.
But we've got PrepSpin. The referees don't have PrepSpin. Let's take a look at this thing.
Here it is. Yeah, they rule a.
We're running back slow now.
You know, he only has to break that plane, Coach.
I know.
All right, we're going to see the replay.
There you go.
There's Lathery to the right.
Slow it down.
And that was a great play by the, who was that, number 7?
Number 7 looked like Puck knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah, that's McMahon, Corey McMahon. Looks like he knocked it out from behind.
Here we go.
Yep, what a play by McMahon. Was that
Oh,
7?
yeah, that's a good call. Good call by
That was
the
number
official.
2, Coach. I believe it was 2.
2.
And that was Blankenship. So Justin Blankenship with a great play.
Good call, officials.
That was a great call.
Nice job, guys. That was a really good call.
So Bourbon County will take over. They have a lead, 10-6. Looked like West Jessamine was going to take the lead on that run by Lathery, but he fumbled it in the end zone on a great play by Bourbon County's Blankenship. Broughton back in the pocket, sets, throws high, incomplete. Trying to go to Estes. And you know it's hard to be high at Parker. He's 6'5",
Yeah.
190 and a junior, plays basketball for Lamont Campbell of Bourbon County.
You overthrew him, though.
9:22 to play in this one. Second game tonight. Next week we'll have the Bluegrass Bowl at Lexington Catholic. We'll see Bo Allen, one of the top quarterbacks in the state, going to UK. And also we'll see St. X and Henry Clay in that opener. That'd be a good one.
Bo Allen is interesting because we've seen him, obviously a great passer, but he runs the ball pretty well, too.
Yeah, he accounted for all three touchdowns tonight. 2 of them were running, weren't they?
I think so.
So Broughton, left side, keeps it. He is to the 30, 40-yard line and run out at the 42-yard line.
Nice job.
Jake Broughton. Good run by Broughton. So first down for the Colonels up to the 42. They lead 10-6 here over West Jessamine. Franklin County, if you're just tuning in, they won the earlier game tonight here at the visitjessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine, 35-28. Boy, that was a shootout. They beat East Jessamine. Here's Broughton. Airs it out down the left side and incomplete. Trying to go to Frederick.
9 minutes to go in the game, man. I tell you what, you're moving the ball well, running the ball. Don't stop the clock on yourself when you got a lead, a 10-6 lead. Just made a great big play on defense.
Blankenship, man, he did a great job of coming from behind Lathery and knocking that ball out of there right near the goal line. And that was just a super call by the officials.
It really was. He was right on it.
I mean, that's where replay really shows you how good the officials do, right?
Absolutely.
They do a good job. So second down for Broughton. Back to pass. Throws it down. He's got a receiver down, and it is going to be incomplete. Out of bounds, far side. And that was in Damian Landrum, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Landrum open, too. Nice job.
So he's wearing 28 tonight, so I wonder who number 4 is, because there is a number 4 in the game, and he's supposed to be LaDamian Landrum.
I don't know.
It's a mystery roster here. We'll straighten it up.
Landrum's come in and made a difference in this game.
.9:03 to go in this game. We've had both games tonight. Broughton back, throws it near side. Heflin, 45, midfield, 45, down to the 40, and he's tripped up at the 35-yard line.
I like this Heflin kid. I really do.
Just tripped up, and there to
he's a tough customer.
There to trip him up was Dowling, the linebacker, 55.
They're doing a nice job now. Bourbon County's doing a pretty good job. West getting desperate here, Gary. 8 minutes to go, a little over 8 minutes, and they need to get a stop here.
Down 10-6, Bourbon County 10, West Jessamine 6. Here at the visitjessamine.com Bowl. And
good defense.
Good defense. I believe that was Landrum, the ball carrier. Yes, it was. No gain. Lost about a half a yard.
Yeah. West Jessamine, let's see if I can get that number. 61 did a great job, but I don't have a 61.
For West?
Yeah.
Let's see, Coach. Nope.
No, I don't have a 61 either. He did a really good job on that play. Nose guard. Stuffed that play.
Yep. Stops at 60, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, timeout. 7:48, Coach. We'll be back on the Mingua beef turkey.
Are you ready to get in the loop? With UPS's Kentucky Loop, you can receive a weekly paycheck, get a full ride to JCTC, and receive a housing stipend of up to $7,800. The Kentucky Loop is open to anyone who lives in one of the 112 eligible counties in Kentucky. So work part-time, go to college, and have your housing paid. Now you're in the loop. For more information, email us at askloop@ups.com.
We're back here, and 10-6 Bourbon County, Coach. And I tell you, long night.
Long night. There's been so many in this game.
Yeah,
so many
so many
timeouts,
flags,
and incomplete passes.
Still 7:40 something to go here. 10-6. Bourbon County. Broughton looking to pass, and he's got a wheel route and incomplete down to the 25-yard line.
Landry, they're wearing Landry out.
They sure are. Be third down and long, and so third down and Landon area. He's going to the sideline, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the official, asked him to go to the sideline. I don't know whether it was an equipment problem or they thought he was hurt or what.
Third down for Bourbon County.
Unbelievable.
Clock is still stopped. In motion is Sidney. They give it, and he drops it incomplete. On the
Hook the ball in, Sidney, because you had a good game there. You'd have made it first down probably. These incomplete passes, they're going to take us into tomorrow morning.
Well, let's see, Coach. We're only 27 minutes away from tomorrow morning.
Oh, God.
It's 11:33. We've been on the air since 5:30. No, about 5:45.
5:45.
That's a long day.
No, it is.
Bluegrass Bowl next week. Ten to 6, Bourbon County, and they've got fourth down. Jalen Sidney in motion. Throws it down the left side, and it's going to be caught.
Touchdown.
And touchdown for Bourbon County's Heflin.
Heflin is tough, buddy. I tell you what, he's been a star in this game.
2 touchdown catches.
Yeah, and a lot of other catches, too, that, made good yardage. Tough kid.
So it makes it 16 to 6. Look at this throw by Brian. That's a good throw right there.
It is.
Aired that one out, and Heflin right
Bam.
to him. Good catch. Took it in.
16 to 6.
Tipton comes in very late for the extra point. Waiting for the snap. Holder puts it down. Tipton's kick up, and it is through the uprights. 17 to 6. Bourbon County on top of West Jessamine with 7:28 to go here in the ball game. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We're back here at the visitjessamine.com Bowl. 17-6, Coach. Bourbon County now on top by 11 at 17 unanswered by Bourbon County.
Yeah, they came out fired up here in this in the third quarter, and just in part of the fourth quarter, they're just really a different football team.
Bourbon's going to probably kick it short again. So a little bit different strategy here by West. They've got different guys back deep than Green and Lathery. 7:28 to go in this ball game. Been a long game, Coach.
Very long game.
With penalties and such. But I'm not saying they're bad. They're good penalties, good flags. I haven't seen any too many bad calls.
No.
Just a lot of them. Here's the kick, a little bit deeper, and I believe that's Lathery. Yeah, back at the 15. He is up to the 20, cuts it back to the 25. Lathery back inside the 26. Knocked down.
Another flag.
Yeah, we got flags down.
Oh, gosh. Oh, come on.
Holding against West. So they held on that return. That'll cost them from the 20. See, they'll move it back, and that'll take them back to about the 13-yard line. So that's where West will have it. They're down 17-6 to Bourbon County. David Jones looking for his first win tonight as the coach at Bourbon County. First-year head coach.
First-year head coach.
Yeah.
First game of the season.
First game as a coach.
Pull out a win and be awesome.
Roland looking. Gets it over to Scott. Breaks a tackle. Up to the 15. Scott still running. Up near the 20. Boy, that kid is strong.
He really
powerful.
is.
He's a 6'1", 220 sophomore. Big kid.
Yeah, he does carry his weight well and a lot of power.
Picked up about 7, 2nd and 3. 6:52 to play, and it's 17-6 as Bourbon County leads West Jessamine. 17-6.
Yeah, thank you. It's warm. God just handed me a burger.
And it's a hot one.
And it's hot, and I'm loving it. It's cold up here.
That's Matt Moore, Dylan Moore's father.
Yeah.
So,
and
a sack.
Nice job.
Back at the 13.
Who was that?
Who else?
Oh, who else? Yeah.
52, Dylan Kirk, the young man who blocked that punt that was right to him, and then he jumped on it. He is a fine football player, 6'3" coach, 235, and a senior.
He's a tough one. He can play in the next level for sure.
Yeah. I think he's a college prospect, no doubt. 6 minutes to go in this one.
All Bourbon now. They're controlling the game.
They've dominated since they trailed 6-0. They've scored 17 unanswered, lead by 11, 17-6.
They could have turned around on that touchback.
Yeah, West has had their opportunities, no doubt. Rolling. Airs it out, throws it, and throws it high, incomplete.
A little bit high. 5 minutes, 38 seconds.
Stanfield, the intended receiver. That stops the clock with, as you said, Coach, 5:38 to go in this ball game.
Another penalty, holding.
Franklin County won 35-20. I'm impressed with Nick Broyles, a quarterback. And how can you not be impressed with the Deuce, Fred Ferrier II?
The Deuce is amazing.
Yeah. Scott County won tonight, as we said, 72-7, Coach.
Third down in, what, 20?
Yep. Yep.
And we kept getting tweets saying, hey, you guys should have been here tonight. We knew.
The best game in the tonight.
Oh, man.
It's a handoff, Lathery.
They just can't get out of the hole now.
Yeah.
They're going to be punting from the end zone.
Yep. Just 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Last time they punted, they had it blocked.
Yep. I got a final, Coach, for you. Simon Kenton, as you said, 38. Henry Clay, 27.
Oh, good game, though.
Yep. Here's the punt, right side. It rolls as they kick it up near the 39-yard line, and that's where.
Oh, man, another penalty.
So, another penalty, as you said, Coach.
The linesman over here, boy, he was aggressive. He threw that flag 20 yards.
So we're waiting to see what the flag is. The penalty. 4:40 to go in the game, and as we said, there's been a lot of penalties in the second half.
Oh, it's awful.
That's against Bourbon County.
Yeah. Personal foul.
Personal foul. So that's.
Whatever he did, the official was not happy. I mean, he aggressively threw the flag at him.
So let's see what the moving the penalty, moving the ball down to the 46-yard line. And it looks like, yeah, that is the defense. So it is going to be Bourbon ball, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 46. Bourbon can run this clock with 4:40 to go, Coach.
It's taking forever because of the
this
penalties.
second half has taken about 2 hours. It seems like anyway.
That seems like it.
Next Friday we'll have high school football. The Bluegrass Bowl at Henry Clay fell to Simon Kent tonight, 48-37. Or 38-27, excuse me. Quarterback keeper and brought it down to the 45, to the 40. Good run, a pickup at 13 for Jake Brodden.
Carry the ball high and tight, Jake. Don't let it hang by your side. They're going to knock it loose. High and tight.
So Bo Allen, 3 touchdowns tonight for Catholic as they win over a good Pulaski County team, 21-14.
That place will be packed next week.
Dunbar got a big win tonight, Coach.
Oh, I'm excited for them.
35-26 over North Laurel.
Yeah.
So
West is doing a good job over there.
Sure is.
Former
coach right here at West Jazz, wasn't he?
Yeah.
West Johnson.
Yeah. They've had some tough times over there, I'll tell you.
First down at the 40 for Broughton. He's letting the clock run down to 3:48 and counting here at the East Jessamine High School, and a flag down. I think they took too much time. That's the back judge. That's usually the call. Yeah, they're moving back 5 yards. 17-6, Bourbon County. They've had 17 unanswered points here in the second half. They trailed 6-0 at halftime. So 17 unanswered, 17-6.
Bourbon County, David Jones is trying to get his first victory as a head coach. Second down at the 45-yard line for Broughton. Jake Broughton, triple receivers to the top. Gives now. Heflin breaks a tackle. There's a flag. I think they got his face mask, and that's going to be grabbed his face mask as he went through, and that's going to be the call.
Yeah, we'll see that here.
If you wanted to watch a replay of the East Franklin game, how would you find it?
Just go to PrepSpin.com.
That's all I got to do.
Yeah, here's your face mask. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Face mask action.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it tonight.
Yep.
Tonight.
We appreciate you guys being here. Can't thank y'all enough.
Saturday.
You'll be watching this Saturday morning? Saturday morning?
I'm probably going to go home and watch it tonight if it's up.
Which will be Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's what we mean. This is a long game. We're a little no pun intended. No, it was intended.
Yeah. We are we're getting a little silly up here.
Well, we're both on medication, so you're taking it for your foot, and I'm taking it for a heel problem.
Sure makes a big difference at football field, doesn't it?
And a foot. Oh, it sure does. That turf looks great out there.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. East Jessamine to be fine. You got a good football team.
Yeah, Franklin County's better than I thought.
Franklin County's really good. They got a good quarterback. Yep. And they got
Town blows somebody away and LCA blows somebody away.
let's see what we're going to have here. 1st and 10 at the 35 of West for Bourbon.
This clock is
yeah, it's still not going anywhere,
Coach.
Coach.
Stop a lot more than it stayed running. I'm telling you that.
Yep. Yep.
Come on,
this
ref,
game should have been
just
over
wind the thing.
30 minutes ago. 17-6, Bourbon. Yeah, finally they start the clock. So the quarterback waiting for the snap. 1st and what is it? 7?
Yeah, 7.
There's incomplete. Trying to go to Estes.
Another penalty.
It's going to be against Bourbon.
How many penalties have been in this game?
We don't have any stat crews up here. Nobody doing
my
stats.
Gosh.
This is when you wish you kept stats. You know, you could keep them yourself. But when we're at people when we're in Lexington or any of the schools, they all have stat crews. I mean, you got to have a stat crew.
Yeah.
No stat crew here in either game. East Jessamine didn't provide us with stats for their game with Franklin County, and no stats for this game. For high school football, that's uncalled for. I'll just say it publicly.
I agree.
Got to have somebody keeping stats. Hire WL Stats. I don't know if they'll do it, but they only charge you about $100 a game. 17-6, 2:55 to play.
This is awful.
Broughton is looking toward the sideline. He's trying to just let the clock run down,
No,
Coach.
they're going to have to call a timeout and then get another
I know.
play.
Now the officials, he might be taking too much time. Yeah, they have stopped the play. They've stopped the clock, too, with 2:51 to go.
What is the problem?
I'll tell you what the problem is. It's not midnight yet, Coach. It's 11:49.
All right, come on. Let's see what the referee has to say. We have. Oh, no, they're going to put time on the clock.
What? 3:16 on the clock.
What? 26-second mistake? They're killing us. They're trying to kill us.
Trying to get you with that foot surgery you had, Coach. 17-6, Bourbon County. They've moved it back to the 49, 1st and 21. Broughton airs it out down the middle and running down the end, incomplete. And there's a flag. It's going to be interference. Looks like it's going to be against
Lord.
West Jessamine.
This might be the most penalized game I've ever been to.
Pass interference against West Jessamine, as we said.
See, West Jessamine is not out of this game. If they can just clean it up, get a stop here, maybe get a big play, something like that, and get back into this thing. Score a touchdown, maybe go for 2 and get it. Put them right in there. Onside kick. Come on, they can do it.
As Brighton and throws it down to Estes, incomplete. Running down inside the 20-yard line.
I don't understand why they're throwing the football. They've got control of the game right here. Throw the ball or run the ball and run that clock out.
Bourbon County leads 17-6. West Jessamine led 6-0 at halftime, and then 17 on really Heflin's been the offense with 2 touchdown catches.
Absolutely.
Then you had the field goal by Tipton, 22 yards. Here's Brian, and he's going to be knocked down and sacked back at the 38-yard line. I understand from William Warfield this game is approaching 3 hours long. That doesn't surprise me.
No, it feels like it.
2 hours and 48 minutes.
2:44 to go in this game. 3rd down and 10. Broughton's going to look toward the sideline. He'll let it run down quite a bit. I think he can let it get down to about 2:10, but I don't know if he'll let it run down that much.
Look at this confusion.
Landrum shifting to the right. Broughton shifts him over there, and there's going to be
penalty.
Somebody jumped offside there for West Jessamine.
3rd and 5 now after a 5-yard penalty. These kids have got to be tired. They really do.
Mm-hmm. Still putting a good effort out there. That's what you want. Landrum into the middle and knocked backwards. And they're going to whistle it dead and make sure that no more curricular. There's a player shaking up for West Jessamine down on the field. Shaking up. So players, is that big number? Is that 73, Coach?
It looks like 40. No, it's not. I can't tell.
We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We have 1:59 to go in the ball game.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Where you are now to earning your degree. Whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100% of their tuition paid and housing provided. Great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text LOOP to 33588.
To the visitjessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine High School. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield to King of Stream. It's 17-6 Bourbon County. They've scored 17 unanswered in the second half after West Jessamine led 6-0 at halftime. And they're faced with 4th down. They got about 5 yards to go for the first. 1:58 to go in this ball game, and Bourbon County seems to have victory at hand.
They can just run the clock out, you know. But fourth down now, they've thrown some passes that are incomplete, and that's stopped the clock.
Young man got up for West Jessamine, went to the sideline. He was okay. I don't know if it was cramps or what, but don't know what the situation was, but he's okay. I see him over here on the bench, number 43, and he appears to be okay. That's Elijah Moore. So Bourbon County's Broughton will run the play, fourth down, football at the 33-yard line, and they had all kinds of movement by West Jessamine. It's going to be encroachment.
I have never seen a game with this many penalties.
Next Friday night will be at the Bluegrass Bowl. It'll be Henry Clay against St. X and Lexington Catholic against Thomas Howell out of Indianapolis. Doubleheader. I think that's our last doubleheader this year, Coach.
Yep.
I think it's back to single games. Yep. Tonight we had the first game, Franklin County won 35-28. That was a good one. This has been a pretty good one defensively, and there's Landrum, and he's knocked backwards. He's not going to get the first down. So, or actually they got the
they got it
with that penalty. Yeah,
second down.
Another
now.
penalty. So
let the clock run. Come on, that's it. That's it.
Second down.
Looks like David Jones are going to get a win here.
First win as a head coach, and
nice.
Right out of the gate. So Bourbon County, clock winding down. They got second down. Minute 20 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 5. Long count. Broughton takes it, rolls to the right, and he is going to be knocked down right at the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 4, be 3rd down and 2. Down to 55 seconds, and Coach, they'll run one more play, and I think that'll do
That'll
it.
do it, yeah. We got to come up with the most valuable player.
Heflin for Bourbon County.
No question about that, but I don't know.
Well, that's who we'll name that. I don't know if he'll be named it.
Right, and for West?
Who do you like, Coach?
I would say a defensive player.
I like Scott, the running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 seconds, and Broughton gives it back inside, and very little gain there, maybe a yard or so, and that should do it. We're down to 9 seconds, and the clock will wind down, and Bourbon County will get the victory 17-6 as they will knock off West Jessamine 17-6. Earlier tonight it was Franklin County a 35-28 win over East, so both Jessamine teams fall tonight. Bourbon County gets West 17-6, and Franklin County gets East Jessamine 35-28. And, Coach, that'll do it from us from here at the visitjessamine.com Bowl. For William Warfield, the King of Stream, this is Gary Ball for Coach Mike Meehan. We're going to name the stars of the game. We're going to start the game. Okay. We'll call it a night. VisitJessamine.com Bowl. Bourbon County 17, West Jessamine 6, and Franklin County defeated East Jessamine 35-28. So long from the VisitJessamine.com Bowl.